here.
Elizabeth is here.
I'm dumb.
I'm here, bitches.
Her and I are BFFs now.
Woo woo.
Hold on,
Got
let me
so
get my
many new friends.
I need my headphones. Hold on. Oh, shit.
Hi.
Hi, Alpha.
Where's Allison? Someone get her in here right now, or I'm about to flip out.
Has Pooty posted the link? I
Kara's here.
Did Pooty post the link though?
No.
No. It's weird. I thought he was going to. What the fuck?
There's a lot of people in here. What the fuck?
Oh, and this isn't even like a third of the.
It's getting lit.
Yeah,
Is this the same Kara?
Yes.
Is this the Kara from the season, or is this another Kara?
That's Kara.
No, I think it's
This
Kara
season.
because she
Yeah,
said,
that's the dumb bitch that voted out David.
"Aw, Britt, but I love her."
Kara, I got some shit to say to you too.
We were
Don't think you boys are the only one in trouble.
She was my pre-jury bestie for Chelsea and Jessica.
Oh no.
Where is Allison? That's all I care about.
There's John.
There's my girl.
Oh no, Missy's here.
Oh, ew.
girl.
Oh, no.
Fuck.
That's a lie.
Missy, fuck you. Fuck you.
Missy.
Missy's here. Missy is Issa.
Are they coming to voice chat? Because I don't think
Get
they're
up
gonna
in
go
here,
overseas, to be
bitch.
honest.
Is Lauren in here?
Oh, I got some shit to say to Lauren too.
No, Garrett. Issa is Missy.
Oh, girl, someone needs to guide Allison how to get in the voice chat. She's struggling.
I have Nail. Why?
Allison. Someone explain to her how to get to voice chat.
Please, someone help her out.
Hey, Allison, you just hit the button.
She's not on.
She's not in here, dummy. What the fuck?
You can type it out.
Why
I'm
is
new to
Angelina
Discord,
here?
so I don't know how to explain it.
Oh, Lord. Who invited Angelina?
Yeah,
Why
cheating
are
ass
these-
bitches.
Well, to be fair, we're not actually sure what happened.
Who cares?
Allison,
Still in a
Hey,
chat.
girl.
Still in a
Hey,
chat.
girl.
I don't fucking believe that shit for a
I
second.
figured
They're
it out.
fucking cheating ass bitches.
The queen is here. Everybody shut the fuck up. Hey, Allison. Hey, girl. I am the president and founder of the Allison Stan Club. My name's Nyanka. And I welcome you to the Stranded server.
I'm co-chair.
Whoa, what happened to me?
Oh,
You know what?
we're all co-chairs of the Allison fan club.
I was on the
Okay.
train early.
True. I don't know. We're going to have to figure this out.
Hi, Aaron. Congratulations.
Can wait.
Yeah,
Are you
congrats,
guys hearing
Aaron.
me?
Congrats on your win, bro.
Yeah, we can
I can hear you.
Okay. All right. We're live. I've been trying to figure this thing out. This is all new world to me. This is cool
Who's
stuff.
talking?
Is
I'm
that
out
Aaron?
Aaron. Yeah, that's Aaron talking.
That's not how I imagine Aaron's voice.
Oh yeah, I know. Listen, you got to play the game. We got to play the game here. But
Allison, right quick, can I just guess your name?
Go
It's
for it.
Jessica, by the way. Is your name Jasmine?
Yes!
So is mine.
We have the same name. That is so fucking cool.
I would not have guessed that at the beginning of the season.
I remember you telling me, like, you won't ever believe what my name is.
Whoa.
Fuck, I love your accent, though.
I fucking love it. I love your accent.
first of all, I got to say
Holy
something,
shit.
Allison. This is insane hearing your name or your. This is weird hearing everybody's voice now.
I
After all
agree.
you're seeing is words.
Like, you do not sound like I thought you would.
Yeah, I don't know. if that's-
Allison, stay. My mouth is watering.
My mouth is watering.
Wait, I need everybody to be quiet so Christian can talk. Christian needs to have the spotlight for a second. Don't be shy, Christian.
You know who needs to talk? Vince needs to talk.
Hello, everyone.
Christian!
Bonjour.
How are you?
Christian, I'm in love with you.
Same.
Already? Oh.
Wow, this is crazy.
Where is Edison?
Allison is right here.
My
My
mouth's
king.
watering in the corner.
Hey, team.
My mouth's watering.
My mouth is watering.
Christian, I heard you were French, bro. Is that true? Are you full blown
Yeah.
French?
What?
Oh, you are. There it is. I didn't get to meet you in the game. I was just, everybody would tell me, they're like, yeah, he's full blown French. He's like, there's definitely a bridge, a communication bridge. So I didn't know if that was a true thing or not.
Ah, oui, je suis français, monsieur.
There we go.
Comment ça va?
Hey, Christian.
Jesus.
Quelle heure est-il?
What?
Quelle heure est-il?
Let's count.
Ah, il est 3h50.
Ah, d'accord.
You understand?
Un petit peu.
It's good.
What is this? 27?
Not the French.
It's like 30 people.
No, it's like, yeah, it's like 27. I counted 27.
Okay, Allison, do you have a speech for us? Like, what's up, girl? You got the biggest fan club out of everybody.
That's so odd because, like, I'm really not that cool.
Well, everybody thinks you're the coolest, and
I love
everybody
it. I'm
loves
for
you.
it.
And we definitely stand you. I hope you know what a stand means now.
I do now. I wish you all could see my face because, like, I'm really bad with words, but it's so cool that you all love me.
We want to see your mouth.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. I can't turn the video on or I would.
Oh.
It says video chat isn't available.
It's probably because there's so many people in here.
Yeah.
I think Christian just wants to see your mouth watering, to be honest.
Oh, no. It was a joke, man.
It was a joke. No, it wasn't. Don't lie.
No shit, please.
Honestly, it's really random that we just like went with that quote and that it just stuck for the rest of the season. Like we just kept bringing it up over and over and over. It was really funny.
I like the pound the alarm quote myself. That was a Dean quote.
Oh.
Pound the alarm is an iconic phrase.
This is bad.
No, it was great entertainment. Thank you.
It was fun. Apparently, I'm a slut though, so it's fine.
That was
No, you're just thirsty for dick. It's fine. Don't have people on this thread.
I don't think a lot of us think you're a slut or anything, so
Only
I don't want you to
Trev.
be like offended or anything.
That's only if you take slut as an insult anyway.
I don't.
That's just Karen that thinks that.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, don't listen to anything Trav says like 89% of the time. Especially the good things. You should be most scared of the compliments.
So is Kara talking? No. I need to know where everyone else is.
Reem.
I need to hear John talk. Where's John?
Same. John probably doesn't know how to get here.
It shows that he's in here.
He's in here, yeah. Just press mute.
Let's see if you can figure that out.
No, we can't. We can't hear you. You gotta.
There's a microphone in the bottom left corner.
The same with Zoom. Come on, guys. We've been working from home for 8 months now.
And these two fucking bitches full of excuses. Fucking ass-eating ass bitches.
Oh my God, yes.
Missy,
My girl Elizabeth got a lot to say.
She's back.
Go ahead, girl. Fire up. Go ahead,
She's
girl.
back,
Yeah,
ladies and
sorry,
gentlemen.
too busy typing because they're all just fucking piss poor excuses. Like, fuck out of here.
Shut the fuck up.
I accidentally
Like, you don't even know shit exactly what went on.
accidentally added you. Fuck off.
Bitch, shut the fuck up. I am not dealing with this
Bitch,
bullshit.
you shut the fuck up. Yeah, well then get the fuck out of here because nobody likes
Yeah, they
you.
definitely
So
knew
fuck
better
off.
than that.
Oh shit.
Oh my
Get
god.
Yeah, Dean,
Most hated award.
I think we're off the hook.
Go, Elizabeth.
I'm just on the sidelines right now.
Yeah, Dean.
Nobody fucking likes you in the game, outside the game. So fuck out of here.
Let's see.
Oh, girl.
So, did I just get invited for you to attack me or what? Like, this is bullshit.
Yeah,
So
actually.
can people hear me or no?
If you don't want to
Yes,
hear
I heard
it,
you.
Been a whole fucking running train for weeks.
Hi, John.
Hey, John.
Yeah, I've never used this before, ever.
Oh my God, you do not sound what I thought you would.
What
I don't know,
am I
it kind
supposed
of
to
matches his picture.
Oh, now you made John mute again.
No, sorry, I'm watching the Giants. I don't want that in the background. But yeah, what's going on? I didn't want to interrupt the bashing of whatever was going on.
It's Missy bashing. It's fine.
Oh my
Let
god.
the bashing continue. I want to hear all this fight, honestly. Go ahead,
John
girl.
sounds like a complete douche.
What?
He does not.
Be nice to him.
Whoa.
Ouch.
Sounds like a frat boy.
Toxic community. You started it, ho.
Says the fucking cheater.
Fucking face
Tell me you don't get frat boy vibes from him though.
Wait, Kara's a guy?
What?
No,
Wait,
I'm
no way.
Boy thing. You
I
went
think my
Kara
voice is just
and
really deep.
isolated. But I didn't know until after because obviously I didn't get to play with her and stranded.
All right, Elizabeth, you got more to say, girl? We're waiting.
What am I
Elizabeth,
saying?
what's up?
Get him, girl.
Yeah, oh my god, Elizabeth, do you know how much I missed you?
Yeah, Elizabeth, what the fuck is going on?
Same.
Like, Jesus,
I
I
have
was
been
ready to
dying
quit
here
the
this
game,
whole time.
and
Yo, Elizabeth, you like how I was like totally collapsed in my confessional when you went down? That was one of the most shocked I've ever been.
Yeah. Everybody, like it literally changed the entire game when I left. But I was like so sad that you guys didn't stick together with Tommy, and Tommy kind of just like ventured away. But you guys totally treated him like he was the third leg for the longest time. You guys didn't even, or like after emerge, I mean, like you didn't even bring him back in. You just kind of treated him like he was like didn't matter. If you guys had stuck together, it could have been a totally different thing. I'm like, come on, my boys.
Yeah,
talking about how we would have held it together.
Yeah, I'm like, they need us there to keep these freaking guys in check.
I think the problem
and it would have
was
been
it got
way
to the
different, like had we had no
Also-
Missy.
Right.
Kara, you actually sound
I don't
exactly
know
like
how
you
we
would.
got to like this page, but like we didn't like each other for no reason. What the fuck?
I think I spoke for a second and someone said I sound like a man, so
That was me, and I'm so sorry.
Wait, was that Missy?
that was Kara. I love these buffs. Oh my god. What's a buff? It's like the
I go,
it's
yeah,
like the head thing. You mean
Here's
those
comment, why is
scars?
Missy crying? Remember Tommy's
Scarves.
post, Chelsea?
Yeah. Is this
so
is the
mad.
survivor term, isn't it?
Where's Angelina? I want to see Elizabeth going on Angelina as well.
I love
Someone
that
get
this is
Angelina in
named
here.
Hot Tamale.
I love Angelina. Angelina is so sweet.
She was born as
Angelique.
fuck, is what you mean.
Yeah, no.
Absolutely.
I love
fucking
Angelina.
News fest. Bitch was born as fuck.
So do we know if she was like well, I guess Missy, you can probably answer it. So was there any or is she still here? Is she gone? Was there any merit to the group chat? Was there anything to that? Pooh,
I don't think Missy's in the call.
Yeah, Missy.
It's too toxic in here for her.
Elizabeth ran Missy.
At least I got to tell her to go fuck herself. That's all I've been waiting for. Just to, even when they said she might be here, I was like, good. I just want to fucking tell her to fuck herself.
That made
The
the
whole
whole
fucking
evening.
time I've been sitting in the lurker thing with this whole fuck Missy. Wait till you guys see all the memes I made. Some of you guys might not like
I'm
them.
so proud of you.
My memes are like kind of ruthless.
thanks for teaching me how to make memes or post pictures or do anything. Figure it out on my own.
Friend, if you get ever offended about making fun of you not able to do images and stuff, yeah.
Oh,
How many
Yeah.
I did it out of love. I said everything out of love.
I wonder how many views is Elizabeth has tonight.
That was my. I couldn't figure anything out. Nothing. None of the challenge. I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, we noticed.
Yeah.
Shade.
Still won though, so I'll take it. Had to say it.
Is everyone actually from the gaming here?
I would like
Vince,
to.
right? Is missing Vince? Who else?
I would like to take credit on the fuck Missy crowd because I was the one that totally turned on her ass.
I don't think
I always had suspicions early on.
Dan, don't you have a child to go take care of?
No, he's already asleep. That's taken care of. Thank you though for your concern.
Of course, I was so concerned about it.
So Dan, do you have any more complaints?
I'm sure I can figure out a few in the next few minutes.
Where's the compilation of Dan's complaints?
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I actually want to see that
I'm gonna do
myself.
a video with
Jeff has a thread in the alumni.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry,
it's
go
actually
ahead.
pretty fucking funny. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I was like, what the fuck? How is this even possible? That someone can complain so fucking much.
I cannot wait to read that.
Dan, I've got to know where your final tribal question came from. Your comments. I got to know. I was reading that. I wanted to message Kara so bad and be like, what is he talking about?
I have Nyanka muted. Are you suddenly friends with Nyanka? Yes, I am. I love Nyanka now.
Dan?
Wait, what?
Dan called me a dementia Joe Biden.
Wait, who said my name? Who has me muted?
Oh, nobody.
Bitch. I'm gonna tell you something, bitch. What the fuck is your problem with me? Because we can square up right now, bitch. I don't give a fuck.
And get y'all's own reunion.
It's not about you.
No.
I'm about to make it about me.
This is so
So
fun.
they're like
Play
official
together.
questions, or is it just kind of a shit show all around?
Shit show.
I wrote a speech for Allison that I want to read at some point during this reunion, if I'm allowed to. I took the time out of the day, to really just write a speech for her. I think she's a wonderful human being. She put up through a lot of bullying from Dean, and like I was hurt to see her go through all of this. So I was very inspired by her and her gameplay, and I just had to write a speech.
They were entertaining.
Oh, look at this.
There was a few myths about your guys' sexting, by the way. Like the actual conversation.
My mouth is watering.
I would just like to say that Dean is an asshole for that whole thing.
I already said it
a
once.
few.
I'd certainly hope so.
Even Jeff messaging you, being like, we can see them, like trying to hint to you, just in case. It was like at times so sexual. It was like everybody was so hot and bothered watching.
In my defense, I asked him, I said, I'll stop if you want me to. And he said, no, it's entertaining. So
It was, though.
Because we knew he was
to me,
gay.
That was tame as fuck, though.
It was worse because we knew he was gay.
I didn't know.
The whole time we're like, wow, he's doing a pretty good job.
I had no idea. I was like, fuck, I'm stupid.
I particularly enjoyed when Jeff put ew in Dean's confessional, and then Dean was like, oh my gosh, how can I get more ews? What does that mean?
Honestly,
my fave was Dean's prayer circle for whatever was going wrong with Jeff. Fucking amazing.
No, that was because, I don't know, he did something, I forget what the fuck it was, but yeah, I didn't know what he was going through, and I was like, well, get it
He was
fucking
messaging
done.
you because your messages were making him sick. Your messages with Allison.
Oh, well then, I would have continued
circle.
anyway.
Prayer circle.
Why do you guys think I'm drunk? I'm more high than drunk. This is so fucking rude.
If only we did this Saturday, because I was messed up then.
How many blunts have you smoked today, Elizabeth?
I smoke bongs, so I went and bought a new bong specifically for this tonight, guys.
Whoa.
I was like,
whoa.
gotta treat myself because this is so exciting.
Can you pass the bong, girl? Because I'm ready to take a hit or two.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry, can I ask you a question? Jessica, why didn't you play the idol?
Why didn't I play the idol?
Yeah, what happened?
So after I realized that I did the loud whisper, that completely just fucked over my game. I knew that I either had to get off the tribe, which I didn't have enough coins to do, or I needed to get in good with the other two people because, Lauren was off the table right off the bat. So I started talking to Dean and Aaron, and I thought I was in good with both of them. We were talking things outside of the game, like personal football, all sorts of stuff. And I thought I was good, and I thought the logical choice was to vote Lauren because she was a fucking psychopath. But no, everybody just lied to me, including Nick and Carl, who were not off the bat for that.
No.
Lied straight to my face. And
it's Carl's idea.
I didn't want to do you first. I wanted to do Lauren first, but we couldn't let you make the merch. It was
yeah.
Well, here's my thinking.
You also didn't tell me you never got the idol. Like I only thought John had
you had
it.
the idol. Like it was gonna.
Well, John sent me the idol right after we lost. After Dean threw the challenge to vote me out. Let me just remind you. But let me just tell you what my thought process is.
Wrong letter, wrong time.
If I would have played the idol, Lauren would have gone home. I would have known that the 4 of you were against me. The next challenge, which was Hot Tamale, I would have known you were against me. I would have gone for the individual immunity idol and voted one of the 4 of you out. And the game would have been completely different. The what ifs in my mind are just constantly rolling, and I hate it. So good job to the 4 of you for blindsiding me and completely throwing off the game. I got to give props where props are due, but I stand by my final words.
I still love that exit.
Just fuck you.
I still love that. That was my favorite part.
That was
vicious.
I had a mental breakdown in my confessional for that. You'll see.
Okay, Aaron.
I had a feeling you would have, because you would never shut up about the Jessica vote. But I mean, to be fair, I understand.
Okay, Aaron, do you want to ask Missy your question that you had?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, Missy, what was first of all, just break this down. So for like the rest of our peace of mind, was there anything to that group chat that was talked about? Or was that just like was there any relevant information being passed around, or was that just something that was made?
No. So basically so how it is, me and Angelina live 45 minutes away from each other. We have mutual friends that we did not know of. I was on Facebook one day and I didn't know who she was at first. It was on mutual friends and the suggested friends, and it said, "Oh, you have 10 mutual friends." So I was like, "All right, I'm gonna add." Well, Reem noticed that I friended her, texted us both, and said, "Look, y'all need to unfriend each other. This is what happened before y'all get in trouble." And then so on and so forth happened. No information was getting passed around. We were just simply getting explained that we need to not do that again. That she understood it was a mistake, but she's trying to help us not get in trouble.
Gotcha. Yeah, sorry about the
here's the situation. That wasn't brought up to us until after it already happened. We don't know when that actually happened. It was only brought up to Pootie after Gary had already seen a screenshot of this group chat with no context.
Yeah, it just sounds like y'all had a fucking ton of time to come up with a cheesy ass story that ain't nobody, bitch. Yeah, you had a minute to speak. I gave it to you. Now let's fucking go. Because you're a fucking loser. You know I'm fucking Rachel. You knew I was Rachel, so don't go fucking run and hide like you ain't about to expect me to come at you. Bitch, you know I'm gonna fucking come at you.
Oh, yeah.
You were at the last reunion watching like a little maggot on the fucking wall that you are.
Well, you see your placement that you got, and I took your ass out.
Yeah, you stalked my fucking season and isolated, and you cheated, and you're a fucking cunt, so fuck off.
I did not cheat it.
Yeah, you knew who I was.
Who the fuck friend requests random people they don't even know? Like, God, are you fucking kidding me? That's the stupidest line I've ever heard.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck off.
Fuck out of here.
Wait,
this game is great.
It's funny because none of us won. So it's like we're all arguing about something.
We all see just
it's true.
Behind the scenes. Fucking players that were in jury have no fucking idea.
Dan, what was your question? Okay, Dan, don't ask your question. What was the question that you were asking while people were talking over you?
I don't remember.
Elizabeth, did you play before?
I played in the isolated. I played with Reem.
What?
Yeah, it's a whole fucking fuck show.
And me, I played too.
Because Missy pegged me for who I was,
Kara,
Rachel, from that game early on.
I played ISO 5, yeah.
Whoa.
I was like 17 plays.
Like day 3 into Tanzania, I automatically knew Elizabeth was Rachel just because of how she was talking in the game. So I spectated hard and isolated, and I made sure I paid attention to the conversations. And then once me and Elizabeth...
Easy to peg.
Wait. Missy, did you play them before too?
No,
he watched my season. He
spectated.
stalked my season like from the background 24/7. So he knew who I was like a fucking T, okay? He
Like,
literally
it's-
fucking knew I was the mom.
He was just
smoked
looking
weed
for
in a
someone
wood
who's
burner, and he
high
was like,
all the
"Oh, that's
time."
Rachel.
Like as soon as me and her started talking, I was like, "That's Rachel, hands down." I was like, "That there's no questions asked. That's Rachel."
Whoa.
I'm surprised when you get fucking bitched at. You know who I am. You know I'm coming after you. You should have expected that the moment you fucking did that.
We love you, Lisa.
And you know what's fucked up, Missy? You fucking dumb cunt. Listen to me, okay? We have your fucking back.
That's my best friend. Go, my best friend.
Ask any one of these fucking hosts. We were never against you because you didn't want. You were so far up fucking Angelina's fucking vagina.
Honestly.
You were like, oh, we're against. They're against me.
You were
They're
like,
against
they're
me. No,
fucking
they were
against
taking
me.
you to final six at least, and you would have went further
Minimum.
had you fucking not turned on me, you dumb bitch.
So, no. Listen,
As much as I didn't trust you, I was keeping you.
I'm gonna agree with y'all. So that 2-day period, I kind of got like this paranoid state, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Shut up. So, but
Because
like,
he was on his period. I forgot.
Yes, I was on my period.
On his period.
So, like,
that guy.
literally, Elizabeth, I totally agree with you on that because I mean, that was a bad game move on me, but I was so fucking paranoid. Like, I don't know what got into me those 2 days.
My favorite was when he said he voted her out to get me closer because I was going away from him,
so
and then voted me out
jealous.
right after. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Because
Fucking
you were going
moron.
after me after that.
I was not.
You're
Chelsea,
Whisper. You were going to.
I said that you turned on Liz. I didn't say I wanted you out.
I did.
Okay, yeah. Oh well, I'll
Fucking terrible game moves
Dumb
all around
slut.
from start to finish.
Chelsea, I fought for your
Shit.
honor when you were gone, by the way, just for the record. Missy, you
Who
could
said
back me up.
that?
Aaron did. I said it.
Aaron, I love you. I was
I-
rooting so hard for you, Tommy, and Dean, like the entire time after. I was like, I want them to get Missy out for me and Liz.
I said Missy could back me up on this. I went through. I was like, don't you think you overreacted like a lot to that situation? And
No,
she said,
Aaron-
it. She's like, no.
Aaron, I adore you.
Aaron has came up to me multiple times and said that I overreacted, and I was like, yeah, I kind of like after I calmed down, I was like, yeah, I kind of did.
Oh, and then I'd just be like, fraternity, sorority, remember? We're cool, but you overreacted.
So
But fraternity,
Aaron,
sorority.
so Aaron,
to react too. It was
So-
all in your head.
Also, Tommy, I
I am.
stand you for getting Missy out next. Just
It took-
saying.
It took a lot.
Man,
I'm
was
so
afraid
proud
she'd
of
be
you. I
first
was
in
following
jury
you
all
so
alone.
quick. I was like, I love this guy.
Tommy, we have the same name.
Your name's
It's
Scott.
Aaron.
Scott.
Yes.
I only
So-
chatted it twice in 1 minute.
That is so
He said
cool.
Scott twice in a
Wow.
group chat, but once before that, he said he shared his famous name or a name with a famous wrestler. So I'm like, who is it? Scotty Piper? Like all these different
He
wrestlers.
said his
Scotty
name was
Scotty.
Scott twice in a row, like within
Yeah.
a 2-minute period. It was
it
the
was in our
funniest thing.
group chat. I remember that.
That was so
Yeah,
fun.
it was like so Chelsea, Scott, Liz,
Yeah,
and
I was
Missy, and
trying
then
to
we're
do
like,
vote
"Who's
counting. I
Scott?"
posted it my very first confessional too. I'm not good at it. I
It was
typed my
funny.
name way too much. Scott Norton. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
So moral of
congrats,
the
Aaron.
season. Moral of the season. I was a paranoid little bitch, and
You're the worst.
The cheater.
I was crazy, and I overthought and was very paranoid. So I totally agree with Missy, and not Missy, Elizabeth and Chelsea.
Fuck Missy.
I know. Fuck Missy.
Agree with my hashtag.
We
fuck
changed
Missy,
both
'cause
of
I
our
started
names
a
to
whole
hashtag
movement.
fuck Missy after.
I heard about the thread, and
still
I was
is.
like, yes.
Nick Missy.
I have a
Meek
whole
Missy.
fucking meme thread
I
about
love
you,
you,
bitch.
Christian. Christian, I'm in love with you.
Elizabeth, your
That's an
profile picture is
understatement.
badass.
Yeah, well, you better be fucking like bowing down to me for the next week straight, okay? Because then maybe I'll fucking speak to you without calling you a bitch.
I won't.
Maybe not. I don't know.
She's not invited to Canada.
I love this.
Oh fuck
Fuck
no,
no.
she ain't coming to Canada.
It's gonna
No.
be you, me, Dean, Tommy, and Aaron.
I'll find
That's
it.
good.
Whoop whoop. October 3rd, minus Missy.
Yeah. Fuck that bitch.
Are we building the wall on the wrong side over
I'm
here?
sorry, Missy, but like
Been like that for a while.
Just stayed with us, man. You should have just got rid of
You
Angelina.
really should have.
That was your nemesis.
We wouldn't have hated you this much.
Not just that, it would have fucking saved her from fucking cheating.
If you had fucking betrayed us at Final 6, I would have been like, good move. Bye. Like, but doing it this early and this sudden because you're dumb, like, girl.
No, so after I joined the jury, I was like going back through each tribal and I was like, damn, I was like, I could have made it farther. I was just too big of a stupid bitch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank
Very
you.
true.
Wow.
So,
I'm
at least
so
you own
glad
it.
you called yourself it. Wow. That is amazing. You should change your name to hashtag fuck Missy.
Okay, so Elizabeth and Chelsea, since we're on this reunion with everybody.
Okay, let's go to podcast.
Wait, 1 second. So, since everyone's here, I want to cordially apologize to Liz and Chelsea.
Destroying my game?
Yes, for destroying your game and for turning on you so quick because...
But hang on, you destroyed yours, so we're good.
I destroyed mine too, but Chelsea and Liz and I made a great connection before. And then I was paranoid little bitch and I turned on them. So I am apologizing and I'm going to change my name to Fuck Missy. So that way it fixed everything.
You know what?
It doesn't fix
that
everything.
Did fix everything. I'm so proud of you.
No, I'm probably going to yell at you about it 5,000 more times tonight when it.
I'll still call you
head.
a bitch, but like that is a big step, and I'm proud of you for admitting it.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes, it's step one. It's step one to recovery.
The first step is admitting you had a problem.
Exactly. The first step.
Where's my apology, Missy?
Wait, what?
I wasn't included in that. What the fuck?
Wait,
oh yeah, you fucked over Tommy too.
Your ass. I was the one left dealing with you.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Tommy.
Yeah.
Can I tell y'all? It's the funniest thing in the world. Tommy had a confessional thread that was why Missy's so mad, and it was about you being a paranoid little bitch. And then after you voted Liz out, he started a new thread that said, "Why is Tommy so mad?" And his first post was just Missy. The funniest fucking shit in the entire world. I posted it to the Lurkers thread. I was like, I have no choice but to stand right now.
Tommy, I love you so much, and I'm so
funny.
Sorry. I'm so very sorry.
You fucked us all. We were going to the finals as a 6.
We would have
never went against you. We never once, although we were sketched out by your behavior from day one.
Yeah.
I swear to God, go read everything. We were so paranoid over you.
I was like,
And we
Missy's
knew
my
you were
number
gonna
one,
be the
but she's
liability.
acting
We
weird.
knew it. Yeah, we
Liz,
just
you
knew
were
it.
always the one. You were always the one who stuck up for her. You were like, I said from the start, and I said from the start, I was like, yo, there's something. Something's off. Like something's not right.
Yeah.
And
I was vouching for her.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and the thing is that
Yeah.
because you kept vouching for her and it was so early in the game, I didn't want to step on anything and make people see me as a target because I'm, already saying shit. So I'm like, okay, fine, add her. Let's do a group, I guess.
Right.
But I wish I
That
said
was
something.
Dean
I think it was like a little trying to get a group.
So on a real note, can we talk about my fake idol clue that me and Chelsea did? And
What do you mean me and Chelsea? Yours was shit.
Okay, no,
We all
literally-
agreed.
Literally, no, it was so bad.
Wait,
I was
how
like, I'm
hard
just
is
going
that
to
to
write
do?
something, and I know Chelsea's smart that she's going to make it look better.
My communications degree came in handy.
I know. I was like,
It was kind of amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
It was.
I
was
had
like,
a time.
I was like, I suck at grammar, but I'm gonna write something, and I'm gonna let Chelsea fix it.
You owe me some time back, Chelsea. I
So
I
Tommy,
love you now, but I didn't trust
The
you.
third answer to the riddle.
Oh, Missy owes me time. You know how much time I put into this game to be like not only close to fan favorite, but like doing so well. It is like getting fucked by a Missy, dry in the ass. Like I'm telling you, I was on the top of my game.
Liz, after
That's why I'm so much more angrier than the rest of you because like I was like playing so good.
Well,
Liz, I went from like going to bed at about midnight, 11. Somehow you were awake in Toronto. After you got voted out, I think I was in bed at like 9 every night after that. Like, you just ruined my late night, like fun, someone to hang out with. Oh,
so Tommy,
Is any other Neary glad that they weren't on the Mondo tribe to begin with? Sounds like
we were the boring tribe.
So Tommy,
We were-
both times that you talked about an idol, with
The
me,
last
like,
time I played, Oh, sorry, go on.
So both times that Tommy was like asking me to help him with the idol, I already had both of them in my pockets. Like as soon as Tommy would just come out of nowhere with it, and I'll be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna help you," but at the same time, I had both of them in my pocket.
I knew you had the first one because that one was too easy to find, but the second one, that fucking Chelsea clue, oh my god, I wasted so much time.
Yes, go Chelsea.
I'm really proud of myself though. It was a good clue, right? It was believable.
Was there an answer?
No.
But then there was even the fake idol.
Yeah, fuck.
The fake idol wasn't that good, but it was believable. You guys were all
it was amazing, Dean. We were all dying.
You guys all scramble like, oh.
When I fucking knew that I was probably going to go, I'm like, you know what? No, I'm going to leave a little something behind. And so I just went to work and I just typed in Clay Flamingo and
dude, I was fucking
Can you
furious.
play it before Jeff tells you?
Toast.
Play the idol before Jeff tells you? Because I would have done it right then and there at the beginning of Tribal and been like, fuck you all. I'm staying. And then
I
like scare them.
sent it to people and been like, I'm not
use the idol.
I only did it right at the end because I just didn't think that there was a way, but I wanted to scare them. I wanted to make them
Never
think,
knew. Nobody ever did.
Shit,
I
fuck.
thought it was cool.
And it kind of worked because Nick started whispering to John, and then there was John also saying, "Why did you tell him, Angelina?" and all that shit. So I was like, I'm over here just, wiping my hands like a fly or something, be like, I'm going out good. So
I called her out before.
You just said said that you should have played it early on just to kind of scare them.
You get some credit for that, but yeah, it was going to blow up either way, and it was a mess until she got eliminated. Like it was kind of crazy for like that Friday.
Yeah.
So well done, I guess.
Good night, Christian.
Good night, Christian.
Christian, you're the love of my life.
We had fun with Christian at the pre-merge podcast. Kept
So much
wanting him
fun.
to read 50 Shades of Grey.
Good night, everyone.
Or Dean and Allison's chats.
Oh, or those chats. I was like, can you reread Dean and Allison's chats for me?
Just say pound me like an alarm clock.
It's like your mouth is water into the floor.
Oh my god.
What was the other one? It was like, oh, if you were an alarm clock,
question
I'd
about that.
immediately pound you in the morning.
If I can interrupt, I have a question about that. Dean, I think you're absolutely sleazy for doing that, considering you know your orientation. But why did you decide to do that?
You know what? I'm going to say an answer and you're not going to like it because it probably won't be satisfactory. I just did it just because.
Oh my God.
That's the
For the
honest
sake of just
truth.
doing it.
I'm a psychopath.
You don't even know though,
Not a
what
psychopath.
you're playing with.
Canadians don't have psychopaths, all right?
I'm a psycho. What?
I don't know.
Hey,
There's
Psycho
Jason
Club.
Kenny, but he's more of an asshole.
I need someone to saber with me if I play again. So any cute white tall boys hit me up. Because when I get asked to play Stranded again, we're gonna flirt, and I want all the hosts to read it. Thank you.
I mean, there's me, but I don't think you really care about me. So
That gets me in the next game.
If you can make my mouth water like you did with Allison, then you can have it.
Is that where this is from? The mouth water thing?
Yes.
I'm like, I kept hearing you guys say this. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about?
I
Aaron,
apparently
with all due
said my
respect,
mouth
you
is
sound
watering.
like a Philly douchebag. With all due respect.
Hey, that's listen. Who did I say that to? John, was that you? I was like, yeah, no, it's a term of endearment.
Also, fuck the Eagles.
Hey, fair enough. We suck. It's fucking it's disgusting watching us play right now. So I don't blame you.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I don't know who called me it, but I was on for 3 seconds and somebody called me a douchebag, so that was fun.
You're not a douchebag.
No, John, I'm saying you. No, I'm saying you called. I told you that, like this Philly douchebag thing.
Oh, got it. Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
Everyone loves you all season long, John.
I pegged John to win and most deserving to win. Sorry, Dean.
Glad to hear.
No, but watching from the outside, like in the game,
Cootie,
I'm like,
you
yeah,
literally
Dean.
just picked the first character from somebody that you could think of that I sounded like.
John played the best.
Yeah, I think John played the best game. John played the best, and it always pissed me off when he tried to underplay himself. Because, like, no, own it, brag about it. You earned it. Like, say, I'm the best damn player. Say it, John.
I would have if I made it.
You would have made it if it wasn't for the Angelina boot.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I don't know about that, but it was a lot of fun though. Great meeting everybody. But yeah, no, I didn't think I had a chance to make it in the end.
Totally did.
Make jury. Like, what the fuck? That was my only goal this time.
John, you wouldn't have won because there were too many of us bottom feeders there to knock you out. That's
I'm sorry, Elizabeth.
You heard it here first. There was 50
Yeah,
John, in this game.
John, unless John won out, there was no shot. He was going to be able to make it to the end.
As soon as he was vulnerable and that idol was gone, John was next.
And everybody said, the problem was everybody told us. They're like, John is like the only person we're going to, like, we care about. Like, everybody's like, we care. Like, everybody that was just untouchable. So it's like, okay. Like, we're not letting this guy go much further. And then John tried to downplay it, like, oh, our relationships aren't that great, but they love the guy, and understandably so. He's a good guy, so he had to go. There was no way he was making it much further than he was, as long as people kept saying how much they loved him.
We even thought the jury people that hated him loved him, and we're like, he's just got to go. Like he's got to go out.
John, I love you so much.
You were better.
I have a question. When is the fan favorite being revealed?
No, I appreciate that. I asked Lauren how she felt about me though.
Probably not the same.
I think we said Wednesday for the
I miss Lauren. I wish she was here.
I need to know if my girl Allison is going to win fan favorite, because I've been putting in work into that lurker chat, making sure that everybody stands Allison. Period. My girl.
Cody.
Let's go.
Yes, John, it was.
Can you two read that for us, please?
No.
I could do both roles.
Wait, you guys can do you guys should do a reenactment of that conversation. Actually, that would be really fucking funny.
We decided we were going to have Christian read those.
Christian read.
This is not fun.
Are you kidding? I can't wait.
Okay, Dean, do you want to do this? We can do this, you and I. I'll do the Allison parts, and you can do your parts.
All right. I'm not much of an actor, but I'll do my best.
Holy
Neonka, are you going to try an accent?
It'd be the best thing.
Is this what? Wait. Hold on. I don't know if I want to do this. Hold on.
Don't chicken out now.
Fuck me,
Okay.
Oh my god.
I definitely don't want to hear
What
this.
is going on?
Okay, here we go. I can't do
I'm
this.
so sorry, Allison.
Play Allison.
This is all
going.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay, here we go.
Allison, did you know that your private chats could be seen by everybody?
At one point I did. I don't know when.
Was it at this point?
To Jeff. After Jeff told you.
Judy definitely gave a warning.
Cigarette.
And then she was like, care? We were like, fuck yeah. Go Allison.
I didn't know that I would have to sit through someone reading my
No, everything. We see
we don't
everything.
have to.
But I didn't know that last time.
We don't have to. If it's too much for you, we don't have to.
Oh no, you're fine. If y'all are having fun, have fun.
No, I want Allison and Dean to read it in their own voices.
You don't want me to read it?
What if we read each other's?
Allison read her own and vice versa.
I'll be Allison. Let me be Allison. Why not? I'm her number one stan
You
anyway.
be Allison.
Okay. I need to do a country accent. Oh Lord, hold on. I have like the thickest Puerto Rican accent, so this is gonna be like really bad. How do I do a country accent? Any help?
Pretend you're Sandy from SpongeBob.
Don't kill me if I tell you I've never seen that show.
I'm too lazy to kill you for right now.
Okay. I don't want to. Oh my god, this is so awkward. Everybody's like listening, waiting for me to read this shit.
You volunteered.
Don't be a wimp.
You did say you would do it.
You know what, Dean?
Let me
you can
teach you how to
both
do a
parts.
southern accent, okay?
Okay, go for it, girl. Go for it.
Howdy, y'all. Oh, no, I'm teaching you how to do an accent. I'm not reading her lines. That's weird.
That sounds awful.
Howdy, y'all.
Yeah, no
There you
offense.
go.
We need
How do you
Pootie to
say-
read
How
it.
do you say "fuck me numb" in a country accent?
numb, yo.
Fuck me numb. I don't know. Don't listen to me.
Fuck me
Damn, I'm
numb.
turned on. I probably should go to sleep, but I don't want to stop talking to you. That was so fucking bad.
Amazing.
Dean, this is the part where you read your shit in your fucking Canadian accent. Hello? Go.
Eh?
I pound you.
Have an accent.
What line are we on?
We talk like normal human beings.
Yeah, we don't say a boot.
Dude, who the fuck says that?
Fucking old people, probably.
I don't know. Every Canadian version of a TV character.
I thought Canadians had an accent.
Anytime they do Canadian accents, I'm doing air quotes. Anytime they do Canadian accents in shows, it's always like they're from not Minnesota. Where's that place?
Manitoba. Look, I religiously watch Degrassi, so I don't know if you're going to convince me that you don't sound like a Canadian.
You think Degrassi people sound like Canadians? How do you even know what Degrassi is? That's like Toronto made and only
Nick at Night, boys. It was the best.
Drake days.
It's all free on YouTube. Watch it.
If you want a wide variety of
Degrassi? I thought that was a Canadian thing.
No, Degrassi is Canadian, but it's pretty popular internationally too.
It's beautiful.
I didn't know that. I literally thought it was so low budget that it was literally only Canadian. No, it's true. It's literally made like around the corner from where I grew up.
That's how you can tell when something's Canadian. If it's just like super awful budget.
Trailer Park.
I'm sorry, Elizabeth. We can't be friends now.
Worldwide.
Like, if you guys want a good Canadian show, just watch Corner Gas. Just saying.
That's a good one. I love my Trailer Park Boys, though. That stupid humor.
Oh, yeah, that's good, too.
Oh. But seriously, do I have a country accent?
Yes.
No.
It does come out every
bit.
once in a while, yeah. But Allison's definitely has like the biggest country accent, and
that's Kentucky for you.
I can't help it.
Yeehaw, feller.
I can't say that I say that.
You don't say yeehaw, feller?
No. I say y'all a lot.
But y'all, we're going down. Gonna
say
get
cheese down there.
Some corn dogs
for mad.
I
Corn
dogs
all
the time.
Yeah, don't Southern people eat corn dogs?
No,
they're so good.
We eat cornbread.
Corn dogs are like really good.
I want to hear Allison's say my mouth is watering so bad.
The Canadians say, hey, gonna go to the Habs game, you know.
Hey, I want to go to a Habs game.
Gonna go to a Habs game.
No, you wouldn't do Habs.
Gonna go to the Leaf play. Gonna go to the, go get some bagged milk.
That's my boy, Shea Weber.
Why is this gone to like Midwest? Why are we pretending we're in Wisconsin?
Hey, gonna go get some bigs and some bagels.
Yeah.
And some cheese.
That's Wisconsin.
The question for the Southern people: has any of y'all ate Fusacles?
What?
What?
Never even heard of that before.
No.
You've never heard of Fusacles?
Isn't that like a Greek god?
No. It's a fried
Fusacles, the leader of Kentucky. God.
It's a fried chicken place.
Is it like a local Mississippi?
Yeah.
No, it's actually in Alabama.
Now, my question is, does Florida count as Southern?
What part?
What part of
No.
I mean, does it matter?
Yeah, the more north you go, the more south you get.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, exactly. The Panhandle is southern, but the southern part is not.
I'm like 10, 15 minutes away from Disney World, so definitely not Southern.
No.
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 Disney World is awesome.
Oh no, not that again.
Oh Lord.
You brought it up, not me.
She's one of those.
Yes, I'm a Disney adult. Fuck off.
Yeah, I'm not one of those. I worked for them for like 4 or 5 years. I'm good. I don't want to ever go to Disney ever again in my life.
Don't want to go to Disney.
I'd much rather go to Universal, to be honest.
I want to do both.
Well, let's go, Allison. I'll show you around Disney. He can show you around Universal.
Come on, girl. Let's go to Universal, girl. I'm your number one fan anyway, so I got you.
Also, where the hell is Lauren?
I don't know. She said she wouldn't be here.
I would do literally anything to hear Lauren's voice right now. Anything.
I'm so excited to look at Lauren's confessionals. You've no clue.
She's not that impressive. Let me just say that.
Oh no.
That's disappointing.
I'm sorry, Dean. Not everybody can have a 20-minute confessional thread like you.
You're right. I am the best at that, but
the weirdest part about Dean's confessionals, and I didn't know you guys were all still chatting, was he got voted out and they went into like hyper gear. Like he was
I noticed that.
600, 700, 800. It's like, what the hell is he doing?
Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, I didn't even know. Like, once you were done, I didn't even.
Aaron.
Yes. Yeah.
I want Tommy and Matt to have a bromance. They just seem like they'd be good friends.
Yeah. Hey, Tommy, do you like baseball?
It's a little bit less boring than cricket, but in person, it's fun.
I'm surprised to know what cricket is. I don't know much Americans who care about cricket.
Dean, did you follow along, man? I lived in Australia for a year. I learned all that shit. I know.
No shit. I lived in Australia for 4 months.
There you go. Hell of a.
Did you study abroad?
No, I moved.
No, not you, Tommy. The one who said I lived there for 4 months. I didn't see who said it.
That was Jessica. And no, I just visited 2 summers in college there. I have family that lived there, so I stayed with them. What part of Australia, Tommy?
I started in Sydney, flew to Cairns, and then drove down in a caravan with 3 British dudes all the way back to Sydney. That was the longest month of my life. And then
That sounds like a hell of a story, though.
And then worked at the Costco headquarters in Sydney for the rest of the year till my visa ran out. Otherwise, I'd still be living there.
Wow. I went to the Gold Coast in Queensland. Did you ever visit that?
Oh, yeah. I did the whole East Coast twice. Yeah. Gold Coast.
Like Surfers Paradise and everything?
Airlie Beach was my favorite. That was just a shit show of a town. Just like Las Vegas, but like dumpy and shitty and just everyone drinking and going on boats. That's where the Great Barrier Reef is, up in Cairns. It was
See, you and I could have had this connection if I was just in the game.
Sorry about that, Jess.
Queensland is
We really wanted her there.
I never got to meet Jess.
Who said that?
You missed out.
Tommy.
Where the fuck?
I know. And Jack, when he did his Fallen Comrades, didn't even put me in there. So that's about how I feel about the Miambo tribe.
Never had the pleasure. Is Jack still here?
Jack was never here.
Oh, he needs to.
I think he did show up for like a split second.
Maybe he was
I
pooped.
saw it in the chat, but
He
is there anything you guys wanted to know? Like the coins or anything? Like where to find idols?
Did anybody tell Kara that if it would have tied, that she would have won?
Pardon
me. Oh yeah, what was the ratio with Aaron and Cara?
votes?
Oh, it had to be a lot to a little. I didn't get any. I got
So
none.
Nick-
Hang on.
John predicted the votes or was it John?
Allison at 143. What?
Allison, what?
You had like the most transferred points, apparently.
Let's see. I'll show you the coin breakdown.
That's because Homegirl is loyal and she wants to keep her people close.
Yeah, we were probably the baddies.
Okay, I was supposed to offer
Kara.
people the chance to buy an advantage in that final immunity, but I forgot.
What was that?
That would have been nice.
So many
Wow.
coins. I had 63 coins for that. I was saving them up for. Well, I couldn't use them on anything anyway, but I was hoping. I wrote it in my confessional. I wanted some chopped up ropes, some dug up bags. I
forgot it. I was afterwards. I was like, "Fuck!" I forgot to do that.
Hey, you got to explain something though, because I saw that there was I don't know which tab I clicked, but there was something that said robbery. What was that about?
Oh, I think that the system has like some kind of feature where you could try to rob someone of their coin.
Oh, you didn't let me rob anyone. I'm so disappointed.
Hold on, Dean. We need you to tell the story about how you thought Stephanie, the winner from Victory, had an idol. Please tell the story.
Oh my god! Yes.
Well, why the fuck do I have to tell it? I was the victim in all this.
Tell it.
The victim. I don't know about that.
He only knows half the story.
I knew something was up because you kept saying it to me that there was an idol that you could give. And I'm like, well, why didn't any host say it? Like, it seems a bit fishy for some alumni who's not even a host to, go on about it. So I just ignored it. And then all of a sudden...
No, you took it completely seriously.
No, but it's like...
You did research.
It was only because
research.
It was only because I was like, you know what? Like, I got time to kill. Nothing's online, or no one's online rather. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do this because it's good practice to do some research. So I decided to go online, and I did all this shit. I was like, okay, your first season was Namibia. And I'm in Tanzania right now. Both African countries, both Commonwealth countries, Canada and Australia are both Commonwealth countries. We got this. I was doing the whole 9 yards. It's a whole confessional. That was good times, though. That was a good
you
troll.
definitely overthought it.
No, I enjoy taking the bait.
You made so many confessionals about it. You took it completely seriously, and it was so funny to us.
It was funny though.
Well, I'm glad I could provide some entertainment.
Hey, it's great to meet everybody. I'm gonna have to log off and go back to work, but I'll talk to everybody tomorrow or later.
Ciao, John.
Now I have to figure out how the fuck to turn this off.
2 peas in a pod.
He muted himself.
John, do you want me to kick you? Would that be easier? Or disconnect you?
Just kick him. Yeah. Okay.
People, do you need to be able to do a video chat?
I think it's like less than 20, so.
Holy fuck.
I think it has to be 10.
It says 25.
Oh,
it has to be less than 20. It says video chat isn't available for more than 25 users. So,
okay,
if you want to divide it, if you want to go in the good place, though, that's also fine. I'm going to go in there because I have social anxiety. So
we have 25 minus Craig.
I'm getting Kate, so I have to join her.
There we go. You can go on video now.
Holy shit.
Oh shit, it goes right on there.
I said I was going to make myself look cute and I didn't.
How do I do this?
Can't see anything. You can figure this out.
See, that was a Canadian sound.
Scroll.
Oh wow, Carl.
Shut up, no.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, he's cute.
The thirst has already begun.
Wait, that's Carl?
Where's Elizabeth?
There we go.
Aaron looks like that one guy that always goes to Comic-Con and wears the hockey jerseys.
Who is it?
Kevin.
Oh, the Canadian guy. Oh, that's a Canadian thing.
Kevin Smith?
No,
Kevin.
he directs movies. He's like, oh, is Kevin Smith?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you look like Kevin Smith, Aaron.
A little bit of a respectful move, but I hear you.
How the hell do you get
I
this
don't know.
thing
I
to
think
work?
Aaron looks exactly like a Philly.
Take it. I'll take it.
Hey, cheers, bud. Congrats on win.
Thanks. Cheers.
Yeah, congrats on that, Aaron. I didn't know honestly if you would have won or not, but
I wrote in a confessional. I was like, I think I lost. When Tommy flipped publicly like that, and then Allison flipped publicly like that, I was like, I'm toast. I was like, there's no way that I'm getting enough. And it was because I tried to play the middle line between like Jack got ripped so bad for not owning his game, and then Kara was owning like a no game. So I had to be like, all right, I got to be like confident, but like also nice. And it just didn't work at all.
I wanted you to think you had it so you wouldn't lie to me. And then I wanted you to be scared today. That was all.
Wait, who was that? Dean, you said that?
This is Tommy.
Oh, you didn't vote for me.
No, I didn't do that either. I couldn't do it.
So wait, who are the votes then?
I couldn't be that guy that voted for the dude hitting it off with his wife.
Wait, what?
I couldn't be that dude that like buys his ex-wife and her new like boyfriend a house.
Yeah.
I couldn't vote for you just out of spite. But you earned
What
it.
is going on here?
Yeah, I'm so confused.
I think he's just trying to.
I think Tommy is offering
to salad.
I get it. Even though I will say I was scared at that point. I was like, I'm done. There's no way. I didn't think Nick was going to move over.
Yeah, I voted you, Aaron.
I thought that was. I thought Allison was my best hope, and then that was nerve wracking as fuck. I'll say that.
What were the final votes? What did everybody vote?
Oh, I obviously voted for Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron.
There's no way I was not going to vote for you, buddy.
I was fucking scared, bud. I won't lie. I was.
It was close, though. Carrot almost, with like any other time, she probably gets my vote, but you played a solid game. And that was.
I like couldn't figure it out. First of all, the final tribal council like format is just unreal brutal. Like it's unreal brutal keeping up with all of it. And not to mention, I'm like, my computer slow. I'm like trying to keep up with all the questions. I'm like, John asked like 4 questions that like me or Kara like just didn't even answer at all. And Carl asked like his question like 5 times. I'm like, I can't even keep all this shit.
I still can't believe you left in the middle of the last immunity challenge.
Dude, so I didn't want to tell that story because I didn't think people would.
It's the only thing we were talking about that entire night.
I didn't think people were gonna. First of all, I hate the fact that my screen. All right, so I didn't think people were gonna believe me. So I was just like, I don't want to tell the story because telling the truth, nobody's gonna believe me. So I'm just gonna have to like be quiet about it. And then it came out, and I was just like, I've came this far, like I can't lie now. So
it was perfect for you. Perfect for you.
It worked out in the end.
Yeah, it was bad. I was in rough shape.
I have no idea who he is with the pictures now.
If you click on the screen, you can.
I got it.
Yeah. I will say emotionally, it was absolutely way more like you're so much more invested than you think you would be going into a game like this. I never thought I would really care that much. I thought I would just fuck around, and literally after the second vote, I was like, I'm not even gonna try to even tell a joke. I'm going full speed ahead.
Oh, for sure. Wait until your second game. It gets a lot more serious and you get a lot more invested when you know other people.
I'm back.
I like what I'm seeing.
Nice to finally see you, Elizabeth.
I got kicked out. There was too many people. I was like so pissed. It's like the star's missing.
I think the biggest surprise for me is Dean. I was not expecting Dean to look like that.
Where's Dean? I can't see names right now. I had to move to my phone.
If you go into the full video chat, you can see everyone. If you move your mouse and hover around everyone. Yeah.
I just want to see the names on everybody.
Is this like a?
Carl's also surprised considering that he was a different color in the game.
Oh no!
Yeah, Carl's. Where's your hat?
I don't have a cowboy hat. I actually want to get one now. I'm gonna get that in like the new buff, and I'll just wear those all the time.
I'm in Nashville. I'll send you one. How about that?
Carl,
what's your real name?
I'll send you boots too.
Oh yeah, what's everyone's real names?
I'm Shayna.
I'm Matthew.
I'm Jasmine.
I'm Jasmine too.
That's so crazy how there's 2 Jasmines though.
Look, I don't mean this in any disrespect whatsoever, but I've never in my life met another white Jasmine. So this is a first.
I haven't either.
I like to preface beforehand.
Well, it's 2020. I got to be politically correct and everything. I don't want to offend anybody.
For the record, too, with the Philly trash and the hat.
Cheers, Chelsea. I see you drinking.
Do you remember that I'm a Cowboys fan? And you absolutely embarrassed us last night.
Yo, this Giants game sucks. I've been watching that this entire time. It's fucking pathetic.
Hey, look, Mike Evans has got me in zone. He's on my fantasy team. He just secured my win this week. I couldn't be happier.
Where's for you?
Where's just scored?
That's your revenge for getting you out. I'm still sorry about that. Kind of.
Where's Chris?
I believe you. I do believe you. I don't know if I believe Nick, but I do believe you.
Oh, Nick.
Where's Charisma?
Wondering because I wanted to.
She's too busy having her baby.
Dry.
Or not having a baby.
Oh my god.
Just so we're clear, Karishma is actually an 18-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Who's not pregnant?
Just like Allison then.
Not pregnant.
She ripped off those Celine lyrics.
I love that for her.
That's okay.
Karishma messaged me early on in the game, and she said that she trusted me like completely. I was out of nowhere. She said that I saved her at one of the first votes. I had no idea where it was coming from, but of course I was taking full credit for it. And
oh my god, tell about the alliance.
And she told, I told Dean a few variances of the story. And so she goes, "We need to form a final 2." I'm like, sure. And she's like, the first name that pops into my head is the Beverly Hills Chihuahuas. That's her name. And I was just like, sounds great. Perfect. And we wrote it out. Up until she got voted out, my heart was broken.
No, she had to go.
She was actually quite entertaining to me the whole time. Just unpredictable, crazy. Dean, you're like, now who am I going to talk to you about? Karishma showing up 3 minutes before the challenge. I'm like, dying.
Yeah.
Dean, I have a bone to pick with you.
A bone to pick with me. Bone? All right. Go right ahead. I'm right here.
So I need you to walk me through whose idea it was to put you last. Who came up with the order for that challenge that you decided to throw?
I think it was okay. I think it was because I
so
wanted
adamant
to
in
throw it
taking the
ahead of
end.
time.
You're so adamant.
And I think it just sort of came to it where everyone was deciding what order they were trying to be, and it just
on any challenge.
I think it was Carl or someone who thought of the order where I was to do the last one and the second or third one, whatever it was. And I'm like, okay, I'll take that because if I'm last, I can make sure that we're not going to fucking win it. And the host seemed to think that we would have lost anyway, and I didn't need to throw it, but I didn't feel that at the moment. So that's why.
Wouldn't have lost. We absolutely wouldn't have lost. Dean, you threw that hard. That was great.
I didn't even notice it during the
Used the
time.
wrong letter.
Wrong time.
I thought he was just being a fucking idiot.
That was like the funniest shit. I didn't even realize you were throwing it too. I just thought you guys sucked.
We could have lost any challenge that week, and we would have gotten the same point across.
We were talking about
So
throwing
early.
our challenge in Mayumbo because of that fucking whisper Aaron sent us about Angelina. So we're like, yeah, Missy, get rid of fucking Angelina. Let's go, let's
Great
throw
move.
this.
I
And
mean,
then
and
what
Missy,
happened?
that
Missy was
happened.
like, oh no, fuck these bitches. Let's get rid of Elizabeth. Yeah. Thanks, Aaron, because that really started the whole ball of let's throw it. We got numbers. Let's help our guys out. And then it was like,
Well, let me just state that anybody who throws up challenge is an absolute bitch. Bitch,
Mhm.
Throw it. I just want you to know I just sucked at the challenge. Like I was just mad at it. I didn't throw
Wait,
it.
no, Chelsea, you didn't suck at challenges. You saved
It was
us
like
on
hot
that
tamale.
one
I got
number
out
challenge.
first.
Chelsea was
I got
awesome.
out first. It was bad.
It was more.
Wait, which challenge was it?
Fucking Carl. It was hot tamale. Fucking
Oh, yeah,
Carl.
right after you were going after your tribe.
Nobody's
That
gonna
hot
be thinking of
tamale, I was
me.
like,
Who cares about me? Apparently, fucking Carl does.
That was the one
You
I
were so
got, and
good.
we had to
You were so
scrap
good after
out,
that
and
one.
I
Really
left because of the fucking prisoner's dilemma because you guys couldn't get hot tamale in your fucking pants. Like you guys couldn't figure it out, and then I left.
I couldn't figure it out. I'm sorry.
It was all y'all's fault because like you couldn't figure it out, and then he had to go and throw a prisoner's dilemma at me.
By the way,
You know that
Carl Nick,
Angelina checked the power outages in Seattle.
Yeah.
I said I was gonna sit the challenge out, hot tamale, because I didn't want to cost Ange or Dan the game, so they think I throw it in case my power went out. She fucking looked up power outages and checked to make sure I wasn't lying.
Yeah.
Fact checked him.
That was
had merge had not happened when it was like they would have disintegrated you too, Tommy.
Oh yeah, I was next.
Yeah,
no, I was next, and then you were shortly after. Missy was
I think that she would have kept you. What burned you, Chelsea? No,
I
Chelsea burned you.
No,
Chelsea's whisper.
If we were going to leave, if we were going to go to tribal again, I was going to vouch to keep Chelsea over Tommy just because Tommy had the guys on the
It
other
was
side.
your whisper that sold your fate in that
Yeah.
merge. You would have laughed.
Somebody, forget that somebody said that you were gunning for me. Angelina and Dan were like, maybe we should get Tommy, and you were like, no, fuck Chelsea, get her out. That's what I heard.
I was going to vouch for you at that tribal, but then at the merge tribal, like you weren't even the target until you made that whisper to me. And then I told Angelina, and Angelina said, all right, we're fucking getting her. And then
that was true. Haunts my dreams.
And then I was like, this is going to be a tie. So I was like, and someone's going to switch. I was like, I'm just going to play the idol. I'm just going to get her ass out.
I was like, it's going to be a tie, and then I'll tell the boys to talk to Jack to vote for me. And then you played your idol, and I was like, that's only up until the merge. And then you played your other idol, and I was like, fuck me.
Okay, wait
Going
a second.
home.
I gotta explain something.
Before you do that, Aaron, why do you suck at challenges?
Okay.
That's fair.
I'm gonna do anything.
Honestly.
So that's a broad question. First of all, I think I actually. So there was no way that I was going to take on the challenge guys. I actually did okay in challenges at the beginning, And then once we got to the individual immunity challenges, I just completely collapsed. Like I couldn't figure it out. It was, I don't know what happened. I was an old man. And like I am in tech sales. Like I'm 26 and I'm in tech sales. There's zero reason why I shouldn't be technologically savvy. And I wasn't at all. And I don't know why.
Dude, I'm worse. The only reason I wasn't as bad as you is because I already went through this one time a couple months ago. So that gave me like I'm a noob. I'm still a noob. I'm still not that great, but like it helped a ton just to know certain things like posting an image.
Oh my God. I couldn't figure it out. And I also, for the record,
hey, you won. Like, fuck.
I won, but I was also not as bad. Like as there was some where I was really, really bad, but there was some where like I was in it in a couple of those to the end. Like I thought I was going to win the personality one.
You did okay on the rock challenge with the blue rocks. You went Christian or Karishma.
Yeah.
Christian somehow gets better than Christian. That's sad.
Okay, so I need to explain something because Kara's not going to be here, or Jack nor Kara are here to really understand what happened at the end. Tommy, you're on, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I need to just explain this because I need to. This is what made me so mad when people were like, "Oh, Jack's in this," because he did this, and I was like, "This kid can't win. If he wins, all of this was for nothing." But basically, at the end of the game, Tommy, I had been working Jack for probably two vote outs to like, we need to consider cutting Tommy. Like, we can't bring Tommy to the end. And he's like, "No, dude, like, I think we have to." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, no problem, sure." Because I knew I couldn't just push him too hard. So it got towards the end, and finally it was like the day of, and I just wrote him like, you know how I get. I wrote him like 15 messages of just like why you needed to go. And he didn't answer me for like 3 hours, and then he comes back. He's like, "All right, this made sense. Like, I think you're right." I'm like, perfect.
You had to like, and I'm not. This isn't your fault. That was a great move, but like, you had to find the fucking window where the kid was on and willing to talk to you. That's why he was never going to get my vote.
That's my secret. You always got to be online.
Smarter game than he got credit for. He just
first game I wasn't on enough. This one.
Oh, but then Tommy told me after he agreed. He said, "Look, the one thing I'm going to ask is that you have to keep this completely secret." So I immediately went to Kara naturally. And then
naturally. Duh.
Bad as I ripped Kara, her and I were actually in pretty lockstep. Like I was like, "Look, this is what needs to happen." She would say, "No, fuck you." I'd say, "Yes, it's going to happen. So you got to either jump on or you're going to be ousted."
That's right.
But point being, I don't want to go too far off track, but he was like, "Look, you cannot tell Tommy." And I was like, "Okay, I won't, but like, why?" And he's like, "Because if he finds out and tries to approach me and like save himself, I won't be able to tell him no."
I told you, Scott. What? Not you, Scott. Other Scott. I told him that if they told him about the blind side, if you guys had told him, that he would have convinced y'all not to.
Yeah.
Guys,
Jack
can I
has
just
no
laugh
spine.
at the comments right now? Missy, Tommy said something to Missy like, "Hey, how are you, Dean?" She's like, "Tommy's flirting with me."
No,
Tommy's flirting with me.
No. There was multiple.
Girl.
No.
That happened.
No, there was multiple conversations.
Wait, where's the meme? Where's the meme? I gotta find it and post it
there
on.
was multiple conversations that we had, and he just got like real flirtatious. And I said, "This man just got married. I'm a dude. Like he needs to back it up."
Missy,
it was multiple.
From the conversation. We all saw it. We all thought, where is she getting this from?
No, flirtatious.
It was so funny.
All game long. Just making shit up and then
I want Cara to answer something for me. Can she come on? Cara, unmute yourself.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi, Cara. I want to know why you gave Allison all of 30 seconds to change her vote to Tommy, or you weren't going to give her the idol. Like, that's kind of a bitch move.
Okay, so the thing was, I didn't feel like I felt like Allison would have voted me out anyway because I turned on John, and I felt like Allison and John were very close. So my intention was never really to play the idol on Allison, even though like had she said like in the second had she said I'd vote Tommy, like I would have played it on her because Tommy just pissed me off that day. Like it was 100% emotional.
It changed everything though.
The fact that Allison still voted for you in the final, like that's loyalty right there. But Allison, I would not have returned that favor.
Yeah,
we were sketchy of her from the start. Do you not remember?
I do remember, but
Okay, but Allison, would you have like? Were we 100% good at that moment, or was there still in your mind like she flipped on John? Like
it wasn't even the flip on John that I was like about. It was like everything. Like I had this new loyalty with Tommy also, and I didn't know where I stood. Like I'm not lying to you all when I say I didn't know what I was doing this whole game. I was just fucking around.
This thread
Allison,
of Tommy
you
and
look
Missy.
and sound exactly how I pictured you. Like you're just such a cute little accent flirt that's like just like, oh hey. But you literally are just exactly how I imagined you.
Well, now that I can see Carl, it kind of makes sense why he was so paranoid about the Girls Alliance in the beginning.
Wait a second.
Oh my
Carl's
goodness.
here?
By the way, the Black Widow Alliance was a dumb name on my part. I do admit that now.
Is it weird? I was looking for a black
when I saw that for a Girls Alliance, I was like, "There's no
And it
way."
was so
they
obvious
would
that it
do
was
that.
on our tribe too. Like all you have to do is stay up and see who's on.
No, but
and who's in
But
it.
did you also know that I was a part of 3 total group chats? Probably not, because you were only part of 1.
I still got you out.
The only one that mattered, bro.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Of, like, names for that. Aaron, do you remember when we were trying to think of a name for our alliance and you wanted to call us something like the sport? It was something with sports. And I'm like, that's such a stupid name because people are going to think, oh, it's probably a guys' alliance or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I'm like, oh, and then you do winter booze. And I'm like, okay, we can do that.
That's probably the lamest name, to be honest.
49th
And I love it.
But me and Dean had a Canucks before dumb fucks alliance for Aaron and Tommy.
Canucks
It was me
dumb
and Dean
fucks.
first.
Yeah.
Canucks
Okay,
before
that's
dumb
hysterical.
I see the flirting message chat now. Hold on, we should reenact this shit. Holy shit, Missy! What kind of crack do they smoke? in Mississippi? This is flirting.
Oh no! What is this?
No. It wasn't that chat. It was a different one. Hold on. I'm trying to remember what was going on in it.
Meme and send it. I can't find it.
It's in the regular chat.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
I'm very... Oh, there it is. I'm really bad at this.
It's near the bottom, and it's pretty bad. I might get in trouble for this shit. Don't tell my wife. Jesus Christ, Missy.
Playing stranded on your honeymoon.
I
sure remember the Grand
Iconic.
I messaged Pootie before this
I
movie
was
started.
like 2 hours.
That's like a divorce waiting to happen.
I told him, I was like, you got to let me out of this. I can't not give it my all, and I'm going to be out first because I'm on my honeymoon and I cannot.
Could have been the Elaine.
But I got my 2 hours, and that got me in deep enough to work with 6 of you.
Proud of you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, for not being all there for night 1, you really solidified pretty quickly for that little short time you were there, Tommy. You were already in.
Yeah.
Whereas
It
like
was
somebody
so
like
validating.
Vince, even like Vince, like afterwards in the fucking merge, he didn't shut the fuck up. I'm telling you, Pootie had to literally delete 10 minutes of him rambling by himself.
He showed us like an audio file and it was just him and the rest of us were
Vince didn't shut
silent.
up.
Wow.
We were all just sitting there listening to him during most of it. So said
Vince.
so much that I was
bless.
like, where was this Vince in the game? Because he was so fiery and just like
He was so
a man
full
of
of
1,000
shit.
words.
Boyfriend sent me 2 messages.
You know what it was? You know
Total.
what, though? After listening to him in the pre-merge podcast, I would have got rid of him right away anyway because he annoyed the fuck out of me.
He was
I got one message from
he was playing that.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I was wanting
It
to
was
get
all
rid of
me,
him
me, me, me.
because
Let's talk about me.
I just wanted to bring Karishma along as a go. I didn't really have a plan going forward necessarily on the first week. So I was like, well, I guess I'll be a shepherd or something and I'll get Jack and I'll get Karishma and I'll just bring them to the end because who's going to vote for a goat? But then I find out, oh no, goats have won before. to spite.
Well, that was mine and Allison's plan with Christian. Is we wanted to bring Christian on as our extra number to get out Davey. And we were going to move that one
made
forward.
an audio first statement, and everyone would have voted for him.
Tommy was the goat herder of the season. When he was saying before, he's like, "Dude, you gotta like keep Lauren." Like,
Tommy
Lauren
was better pre-merge, but I feel like afterwards he kind of like
Ian, did we
slowed
not
down and
Stand
backtracked a
Tommy.
bit.
Dean, did we
I will not give that up.
Tommy too. Don't get me wrong. I just mean like I felt like he played harder before we left, me and you, Chelsea, and then he kind of just got the game.
That's why I didn't trust him at first, which is hilarious.
He didn't play as much as he should have or could have.
No, like during pre-merge, I didn't trust him because I was like, he's playing so hard.
Tommy was on his own, and the guys.
He and Dean, I didn't trust you either, Dean, because I was like, they're both playing so hard. I can't. And then after, I was like, I love them both. Why did I not trust them? It was bad. It was really bad.
But I mean, to be fair though, I sort of didn't trust you, but that was mainly just because
you were
of the
coming
Missy
after
connection.
me. Still
That was
salty.
mostly for the Missy connection.
Like I don't know how you guys don't get along. No,
we
I
were both her best friends on like
That's
the
what I told
respective
her. I go,
tribes.
"Listen, if you hadn't connected with Missy,
Chelsea,
That was
you
my
didn't
big
trust
mistake.
me.
Yeah,
You trust
so-
me because I voted for Krishma to get
shouldn't have
Vince and
teamed up
Krishma's
with
coins.
I told her right when she left, I was like, everybody pegged you with Missy right from the get-go, and then that
Like, they're
sealed
basically
your fate.
interchangeable,
So
and I was
then
like,
we
I
wouldn't
hate
bring
myself for having no
Chelsea in
personality.
closer because we didn't
Literally,
trust
like,
Missy. There was a 6, but there was the 4. But
Yeah,
had
fucking Missy kept being like Chelsea and I, Chelsea and I.
not had Missy on her wing, it would have been a 5. Like it would have been a solidified 5 because you are more solid.
What could have been? What could have been?
Girl. If only Missy wasn't part of the season.
Oh well.
Offense intended.
Yeah, Missy,
Just kidding. I'm sorry. I don't like being mean. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
Dean and Carl, let me ask you something. I guess Aaron too. If I wouldn't have fucked up that loud whisper, would you have actually been willing to work with me?
Y'all, 1 second. Why is Elizabeth
No.
talking but not like we can't hear anything? Because she's rambling about something, but I can't hear it.
Oh my god! I just realized she's like doing all
Yeah,
this.
she is.
Doing
Oh my
all this
God.
dance.
I've been watching her ramble, and she's just sitting there like she's having a whole presentation.
Oh no!
Wait, let me 1 second.
Like literally, I just like looked up and I was like,
Liz, you're
she's
muted.
talking.
Liz, you're muted, girl.
You're muted. Are Aaron and I running your technology? Because we could get up to Canada and fix that for you. We're pretty good.
See,
at
first
this
of all,
shit.
I loved how everybody everybody was trying to like connect themselves to me in their challenge threat in order to make themselves seem way worse. They'd be like, "Oh, me and Aaron, dude, we just can't do it."
every time.
I'm like, why
I
can't
threw you in with me every time I fucked up.
Me and Aaron. Am I right?
Oh,
Am I
man.
right?
Let's get myself so connected to Aaron that they can't possibly think I'll ever win a challenge.
She's going no.
I think she's resetting, probably. Hopefully.
So what was your question, by the way? Someone asked me a question.
Oh,
I
Jessica.
asked if you'd be willing to work with me if I hadn't have fucked up the loud whisper.
I think I was probably more willing than them, obviously, because we came from like the Nayiri tribe beforehand. But no, I was too fucking paranoid that you were going to work with like Allison and them, who I still like. I always thought that you were crazy good because you were like really good socially.
I think Carl was
but I wouldn't have been like too as willing to go for you first over Lauren though, other than like the idol and the loud whisper.
Girl was batshit crazy, and I should not have told you about the idol in hindsight.
Yeah.
That was dumb on my
I mean,
part.
if you didn't do
It
that
all
loud
changed the
whisper,
moment of it. Yeah.
I might have, because I felt that we got on pretty well, to be honest. And
you were, yeah.
I was like, it sucks that Jessica did that loud whisper, and then we sort of got this 4 guys alliance going on, and I'm like, because even though Lauren was really just, she's Lauren, but I was like, Jessica has to be the one to go, because that way I feel safe, because we can have the 3 original Myombo people in power, or we could do the 4 guys alliance, and either way I would be safe. And you just got swap fucked. As I told you in my vote, there was just no other way around it. So
It happens.
does. It's all right. I kind of fucked myself, you know.
Yeah, Jessica. For the record, I did love talking to you, but like there was no shot in my like. As soon as Carl, like I knew that Carl was interested in the idea of possibly flipping. I went messaged Dean 600 times and was like, "This is what we're gonna have to do." Like, there's no other.
I loved when you would message us like 600 messages. You'd be like, "Oh, you were so paranoid all the time."
Oh my god, Aaron!
And me and Dean would just have to talk about that.
I literally wrote my confessionals. Aaron's paranoia is fucking contagious, and it was so annoying.
Dude, I had no choice because if nobody was being paranoid, then everybody was too complacent, and I was freaking out. I told you I cared way more than I thought I was going. Like to the like,
and that was my issue. Is I was too trusting of the people I thought I was in good with, which is why I didn't play the idol that John had given me. And that's probably, if I play again, that's something I'm going to have to change. Is to learn not to just take everybody for their word, unless
like I trusted Nick. You know, it's okay.
Nick. Yeah, first of all, Nick, that was
idol.
That was a pretty good move, though.
Nick,
no,
Nick got me shook.
Fair play. I even gave you my idol because I had no idea that you would do it because you didn't think I underestimated you. I was
freaking fuck out.
Even though it was like 3 coins that I gave you, I had no money the entire time.
Yeah, Carl, when you wrote in your tribal council, like, "Oh fuck, Dean, he flipped," I'm like, "Who the fuck told you that?"
I thought too well of you, and me and Aaron were thinking that you may have been the one who flipped instead of Tommy and told all of that shit at the thing. Yeah, he brought it up to me, and I was just like, "Yeah, Dean seems like you're good at this game." I thought you were good at this game, which you obviously were, and why you got voted out when you did. So.
I'll take
the thing that cost me.
That was a compliment.
Everyone say hi to my cat. Who wants to
you got a cat.
Wait, Nick.
He wants to type to you guys so badly. But it was not.
I gotta go, guys. Bye. It was nice meeting everyone.
Bye.
By the way, fuck Missy.
Nick, let me ask you a question. So when we the new Nairi, we were going in, what? Like when we went into the merge that first night, you obviously kept your vote with Lauren. And I think probably in my infinite paranoia, I may have mentioned that to Dean, probably guaranteed mentioned it, that I was just like, why was that necessary? Unless he was trying to keep 2 feet in. When was the point where you were like, or were you right when you got that?
You cut out at like the last, what did you say? Like the last part?
Oh shit. When did you know you were going to make the jump? Like, were you always just waiting for the right moment to jump? Or were you just weighing?
I knew I was playing the middle a little too much. So after the Chelsea vote, I started like trying to go over. So that's why I voted Lauren first off. And then I told Angelina about the Allison vote next time. So that's why the idol was played. And then after that, I made the jump. So like immediately after the Chelsea vote, I was like, I'm getting away from these guys because like
John even warned me about you.
Because I feel like I wasn't gonna win if I stick with them, with you guys. So I was like, I gotta make a move.
John goes, Tommy, you gotta connect with Nick. And I was like, I've never even talked to him yet this whole game. He goes, just chat him. And I go, Nick, John said reach out. What's up? And he goes, should we finish this bit? Like it was like, and then we just hyped ourselves up. We went back and forth, getting excited about like how devastating it was going to be and how much jerks you guys. I mean, we really were just trying to give ourselves an excuse, but like, oh, this is going to change the whole game. They think they got it made. I was just happy Nick was.
They
down
did think they got it made. To be fair.
Because also, like, everyone was blaming Tommy for the flip, and like, I was like, I'm gonna use that to my advantage. I'm gonna tell Tommy that like everyone's like talking shit about him. And so I was like, Tommy, let's do.
I wasn't talking shit about him.
Yeah, that's.
I know. I literally didn't say anything about it. I didn't say anything.
I was just saying, like,
a lot.
Like everyone on Win It or Booze was just like, yeah, Tommy was probably the one to flip. And I was like, let's just tell Tommy that.
I'm surprised you remembered Winner Booze, considering you didn't even.
Nick is the one that took the disadvantage. In case you didn't know that.
In retrospect, it made so much sense.
I would imagine that.
In retrospect, you were like my blind spot.
I took the disadvantage.
You realize that Davey got voted out because we thought that he was the one that took the disadvantage.
Oh no, Davey.
That's why we voted out Vince. That was one reason why we voted out Vince, because we thought that he was the one who took the disadvantage. But we were already going to vote him out anyway, just because
Vince had to go anyway.
No, the worst was I was petrified because I took, of course, like
bitches.
Part, you're like, oh shit, like this is a big move. Like I got hide in the shadows, you know. And Dean's like, we are going to literally like kill the guy who took the disadvantage. Like he's fucking done. like Lord. Oh jeez, like.
I know. I started calling myself like a fucking
was
rat.
Missy, and I was the one being like, "Fuck whoever took me to disadvantage," but like we were doing it ahead. Of course it was, right?
If I would have figured out what time the chat shut off, I never would have had to whisper to John to save Allison, and it never would have been as obvious as it was. But it shut down as I was sending. Allison's in trouble. You better fucking save her, dude. And I hit enter and the chat shut off and it never got through. So I was like, oh, gonna have to make this public.
And we were so close to just putting like 3 votes on Angelina that night. And it would have been enough because it would have tied with Lauren. We were so close and Dean said no.
Yeah, you know what? I was saying that to myself. I was like, you know, it was only today where I'm like.
Which is also why I thought that you were the one who fucking told her.
I can see that now, to be honest.
Hindsight is 20/20. But yeah, that was absolutely brutal. And then Tommy, when I asked you about it the next day, and I was like, dude, like, what happened? Like, just explain to me what happened. You're like, dude, like, I don't know. Maybe they just like guessed.
Yeah, I mean, 4 of them. But hey, turns out Jack told them too.
Yep.
Fucker. Let me.
Yeah.
Take
really? I didn't know that.
I mean, I just.
Yeah, I didn't
Honestly,
even
a good move from Jack. Jack should have talked more about that. That was honestly a good move.
That was one of his best moves, I think, because I had no fucking clue until John told me, and I was like, "What?" Because John said to me that
John coming to Ponderosa was the best part. That's when things blew up.
Yeah, he was. I lied to that guy a lot.
He said everything you two ever said to each other was a lie. And
I mean, I liked the guy. I
had.
like as far as like on a personal level, like the stuff we did was like very much the same. Like Tommy, he was just like us. You know what I mean? Carl,
but like better than me.
Yeah. He's a Giants fan.
Yeah, like he was
So
just
lied to me a lot.
But like he just I would tell him to his face. I was like, listen, I can't, like, I didn't trust you because you are by far the biggest threat, and I gunned for you twice. There's 0 chance that you'll ever trust me. And then for some reason, he just would keep me, or like he would keep like communication with me open. And I'm like, this guy's got to go. He's too good.
That was his actual fault. He overextended himself because he had such a core like set of people that would work for him. And he still worked with me for some reason, you for some reason. Like he should have cut us out.
Yeah, that was like exactly what I thought about John. I was like, I'm right here, like you're number 1, and you're still like doing all this stuff. So I was like, okay, you gotta go.
Honestly,
let's be honest, Carl, you were never his number 1.
No, I really wasn't.
On a personal level, I'm so glad you caught him out, Cara. Like, so, oh god, yes, just
I was delicious. That was the number 1 thing I was afraid of. I wrote this in my confessional. I was like, I am deadly afraid of going in against Kara because she's the one I had to take shots at. And I was just like, I was like, I know if I start snapping off, like if I go off once, I'm dead. Like she's just going to just rapid fire murder me. And so
yeah, I definitely had plans to rapid fire murder you, but I decided to be nice at Final Tribal Council.
Yeah, well, because I took the quick punt, I jabbed you quick, and then I just bounced into the shadows. It was a quick jab to start things off, and then I was like, all right, I gotta get to the questions, and then I just couldn't keep up with the questions.
But I have a question from everyone who voted for Aaron. Like, was it something I did, or were you just voting for Aaron, like regardless?
I thought you both played like very similar, like very like games and like really good games, but I was closer to Aaron. Knew his game more than I knew yours. You know.
Jack here.
So,
makes sense.
Who was that just asking that question?
Kara asked that.
It's Kara. Oh, I was thinking like Jack too. I was like, I didn't recognize the voice for a second.
Dan was the one who voted for Jack.
Like glowing.
Yeah, like of course Dan did. Like Dan was like the most far behind person in the game.
Oh, the jury.
He's probably the one person I'm the most pissed off the fact that he beat me.
Same.
He never seemed really committed to the game.
Yeah.
Yes, he was. He had a soft heart. That's all.
Such an asshole to me.
guys fucking torched his ass, and like I get like like you guys fucking ripped him, bro, like bad. And so I don't blame him for like being upset, but and like I felt bad for him because Jack is like a good dude, like he's a good guy, and
he's the sweetest person on this entire cast. He's really just gentle, and I love him. I can't really defend a lot of his gameplay per se, but he's really a good person.
Dean, can I say that your rant after I left was my favorite thing in the world? I probably listened to it twice, maybe 2-3 times.
Like when I saw the black in your name that you were gone, I was like, I was feeling all the fury right there, and I'm like, I need to go. And Danny was slow on getting that confessional up, and I'm like, bitch, hurry the fuck up. I got shit to say. Literally.
People didn't even know me were shook. Like, even you work with Nick and Carl, even their like the fallen comrade thing was like, Elizabeth, I can't afford working with you. Like, you had it so set up too, and I thought like
your reach
went so far, and it just like blew me away, and it blew everyone away. I'm telling you,
you have to come back for another season, especially because you already played Isolated. You're coming back for another damn season. I'm watching you, I'm rooting for you.
Aaron, you were like, Jeff, bring her back for another season.
What's really funny is the fact that Elizabeth, fucked both my game and her game by winning that auction.
I was Rachel Riley.
But I think that you would have switched with me if you had won the auction, which would have fucked my game. So I'm kind of glad Liz did anyway.
What tribe are you on?
I was on Miamba.
You buried.
No, I would have gone to
I
Proto.
saw a whisper that somebody said to you that said switch with Chelsea. That's why I assumed.
Yeah.
But guess not.
A lot of the whispers did ruin the game for you and Chelsea, Jessica. Both of you, that whisper really did tarnish your games.
Fucked me over.
When I said to Dean, I go, just remember Jessica is on the outs. That's all I said to him. I said, you're fine. Just Jessica's on the outs. Good luck.
She won't survive.
I realized Missy was
Well, if I would have known what a whisper was supposed to look like in like the edit format, I would have known not to post it. But I didn't realize.
It's because
Dean, I know what you're thinking.
I was trying to keep Tommy and Chelsea and Steve, but then I knew that those three on that side, Lauren and Aaron and Dean, had you to like either bring in or get out, one or the other. Like I was kind of more hoping they would bring you in. Like,
well, I don't want to sound conceited in the least bit. Like I don't want to be like Vince, but I honestly think that my boot was a pretty big turning point in the game, just because of what could have happened if I was still in the game.
Yeah,
I think it's also a big turning point just because of how everyone else reacted to it.
Yeah, Allison and John were with me through the end.
I really did not expect all that shit to happen. I really did not expect all of that.
Oh my god. So much salt.
Look, you guys don't understand. I worked on John for a solid 48 hours to earn his trust.
Yeah.
I worked so hard to get John's trust. And Allison, I don't want to say it was easy, but her and I clicked right away. But John and I had to work so hard to get him, and I got him right where I wanted him, and then the swap happened. And the rest is history.
Well, first of all,
easy is the right term.
Jessica, going off of your whisper format thing, the way that that was supposed to be formatted, so when I did the whisper to Dean, I was freaking out, or to Tommy, I was freaking out to Dean right beforehand. For 30 minutes, I'm like, bro, I'm going to get caught. No question. Like, I'm going to fuck this up. And I had no idea how a whisper looked. So I sent it. And all of a sudden I see whisper off, and then I see my message. And I'm like, oh my God. And I get on, and I'm like messaging Dean. I'm like, dude, get in the format.
Like, chill, like you got it. Like it's just
you really shouldn't have had Aaron do it. Like the technology master he is. An image. Let's go have him whisper.
No, he was because
I practiced the whisper and I still fucked it up. Thank God it was only about Karishma. I was like, yeah, fuck it. It's only
And then Karishma tried to go
dry ass hair. Like what?
Fine. Lauren shared mine, and it was about Karishma again. I'm like, oh, like, fuck. And then she called my hair dry.
How iconic.
Like, I love her or him. I just wish that, like, I they say that it but I wish I could have, like, spoken outside the game. Interested to see, like, who they are. He was like, I want to be friends with you. You sound like a good time.
I want you to share your special kit with me, please.
Kara, are you still on?
Yes. No, I do not want her. Tranquilizer. You should see my memes about her.
No, she's not on.
So I'm looking forward to seeing all this stuff. I'm gonna do like a whole day to just look at all the memes.
Yeah, me too.
Liz had a couple threads. She had a hashtag fuck Missy thread. I had one too, and then she had a cast memes thread, but she discontinued it after we found out about the cheaters.
Separate thread. My
a lot of breaking up happening.
Yeah, you're chopping up like a whole bunch of cooked carrots.
Is it happening again?
I gotta go to bed. I gotta work tomorrow morning, but it was nice to meet all y'all and see all y'all. And good game, Aaron and everybody else.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Okay, let's get into some stuff real quick.
Gonna have to message her again.
Elizabeth, by the way, your same deal.
I love how Elizabeth's still going on.
You said a lot of things before typing. Like, you typed it before thinking.
Oh, is she back?
So some of your memes might be
Lizzie
really
girl.
Wait, what?
We couldn't hear you for like the last 10 minutes.
Sorry,
babe. I adore you.
To, like, people in this game.
Did you say, Aaron? You said a lot of things before thinking. That's the last thing I heard. Okay.
I think she's delayed. Because she just waved, and I think she was waving to Jess leaving.
That's possible.
What do you guys gossip about?
I have no idea who's cutting in or out now or what's happening. But
I don't know why. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening.
You're frozen, but you look like you're about to flash us.
I'm gonna go cry.
Yep, that's what
Okay, so are we? Is everybody else, like, are we all on? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Loud and clear.
Okay, that's where we're at. So, as far as emotional investment, I want to go back to this because I feel like we kind of brushed over it. Was everybody else like fully? Because I feel like at this point, reading through some of the stuff that was going on, people are like, "Oh yeah, Aaron was just like a psycho, like emotional invested to this." Was everybody else like feeling like that, or when you got voted off, it was like, whatever?
I was the opposite around you. No offense, but I was like, that guy shows no emotions to me. I have no idea what he's thinking or feeling at all ever.
Oh, Chelsea, that was literally what I thought to you. Because I wrote that in my confession. I was like,
Listen, I need you guys to know that my strategy was to be as boring as possible. Like, I need you guys to know that I'm not like that in real life.
So hard.
Well, it was so that if I stabbed you in the back, that you guys would be like, never trusted her anyway, and then still vote for me in the end. That was my strategy.
That. Like, if I'm going to be, like, I even said in my audio recording when Elizabeth was out, I was like, if I'm getting blindsided, it better be me. And I want it to be hard in the back. So I was kind of mad at Angelina.
Next time we play, I'll fuck you over. No worries.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot. But no, when Angelina told me and warned me, I was like, okay, thank you. Now I can make this fake idol. But now I'm like, oh, I don't get the excitement anymore being blindsided. But
I'm with you, Dean. I was kind of happy Nick blindsided me. Like, it felt like a good moment. I was like, oh, okay, at least my vote out was cool.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Well, I was still willing to blindside. I just didn't want you guys to be like salty, like Liz and I are for Missy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I can get that. But for me personally, I took all emotion out of the game as much as I could. I literally did not give a fuck. So, that was just me, though. I don't think anyone else really played like that. But yeah,
No, Aaron, I was right there with you, dude. I was going as hard as I could and like fully into it. And
same.
No, Dean, the blind side fucking sucks, dude. Trust me.
Yeah, dude. I knew that one was gonna I knew that one was going to stay. I felt bad.
Of course. Like, it was a great move. It was smart.
Yeah, I felt shitty because number one, I was like, all right, I genuinely, like, me and this dude, first of all, we have the same exact interests. Like we're very similar type of person.
Job.
And same job. Yeah. And so I was like, this is going to kind of blow. But I was like, I didn't give like all this. And I also didn't think that, and I think what killed me at the end was I thought that the way that I saw it, Kara in my game was so different in the way that I thought it was just like, it was going to be basically about whether or not people were going to forgive me for the lying. I wasn't even nearly anticipating how close it was going to be based on our game, which made me realize I either did a really bad job of like explaining what happened, or I totally misread how the game went. And that was the two things where I was like so defeated, because I was like, damn, just voted out a dude I liked, and I totally got a misread on how I played the game.
Oh, you nailed it, man. You earned it. It was a great move, and you played the game hard enough to win, obviously.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
How do you feel about winning? Just like overall, when you saw that it said the winner, like what was your raw emotion in that moment?
Did you think you won beforehand?
No. So I wrote in my confessional, I was like, so what killed me was Tommy voting publicly for Kara. And I understood why he did it, but I was like, okay, this is going to be fucking razor close now. And I thought that I had Nick, but I also felt bad because I was like, he fucking thinks I'm like politicking him, which I wasn't. Like, I genuinely felt like, we did like definitely connect on that level. So I was like, and I was like, if Nick thinks I'm politicking him, everybody's going to think I'm politicking him. Dean was you were the one person I was like, all right, if anything, he'll throw me some softballs and like try to help me.
Oh, wow.
I was like, he's fucking burying me. So I was like, I was like, really, but I still counted on your vote. I still counted on Carl's vote, and I still counted on Lauren's vote. But I really didn't know where Nick was going to go, and I was pretty bummed that I lost Tommy's vote. But when I won, it was like a weight was like lifted off my shoulders. I like started just jumping. I was like, holy fuck, like that. I was bummed at how it was received, because I really thought that I really did think that I strategically played that game enough to like really merit more respect than I got from people who were watching the game. But at the end of the day, like, I wouldn't have changed anything. Like, I would have done exactly everything the same that I did. And like, I'm definitely proud of myself, and it was fun. I've been wanting to do this for a lot of years. So I was glad to finally get the chance to do it and to win, and to meet some people that like I would genuinely call friends. Like, after this was definitely like a fun experience. So there you go. There's my TED talk.
Congrats, bud.
And congrats.
I hope even though we think of each other as emotionless, we can still be friends.
Yeah.
Congrats.
No, I mean, hey, listen, out of the game, totally different. I can navigate social interactions a little bit better than I can technology, hopefully. So.
I was pulling. Sorry.
No, go ahead, Chelsea.
No, I was just going to say I was pulling for Tommy hard for the rest of the game. And then when he got out, I was like, it's got to be Aaron. Like, he's the one I have to root for now.
Yeah.
So congrats.
Yeah. That was crazy. I will say, though, probably, Dean, seeing you go out was gutting. That was like, I was completely.
Yeah. I honestly thought I was like, oh, I can't believe this. And then I looked at the final vote for me, and it said, I forget, I'm paraphrasing, but it said good game, brother. And I'm like, did Aaron vote for me? Like, was he a vote for me? And then I was like, I can't believe he did it. And then I was like, no, he couldn't have done it. And I went back and forth on that myself a lot. I didn't write about it in Ponderosa, but it was something I thought about. But I was like, you know what? No. Especially what you were saying to me at Final Tribal Council. I was like, he's so loyal. And I'm like, I felt something.
Oh, dude, I told you I would have taken you to the end no matter what, even if it would have tanked my game, because that's how much it was all day. We're like strategizing. My work was like crushed. I'm like, no, this is my guy. Like, if I lose to him, like Cody and Derek kind of situation. I was like, if I lose to him, like, done. And then Carl, same thing. Carl like gave us that trust at the beginning. I like couldn't do it, even if I wanted to, like, betray him. So I was like, there's no way I would have tanked my game. Tommy, you flipped, so I didn't really have that same feeling.
Oh yeah, dude. I should have been more weary with that.
You really are the personification of Philadelphia, brotherly love.
Oh yeah, dude. Once you got in and like I fully trusted you. I mean, it was still, even though I knew I couldn't beat Tommy, that was like extremely hard to like have to go and campaign against a guy. But I
appreciate it.
So it was fun though. It was something else being around you fucks for a month.
You want to know where you got me?
Oh yeah.
Where you beat me in the final stretch, Aaron, after we hooked back up and kind of like ran our vision all the way through. I actually wanted to keep John and you guys wanted to take out Nick, and I couldn't fight you all on that because I was closer with Nick and Allison than Kara, or I'm sorry, John and Allison than I was with Nick and Kara. And so I was hoping you would go with me there to take out Nick, and you pulled me over, and that might have been like one of the biggest moves you didn't even know you made.
Oh no, I wrote about it. That was the biggest.
Okay, then there you go. You nailed it.
It was it was because I waited for you to go offline. Tommy, and I was like, oh yeah, no, for sure, Karen, Allison, for Allison and John, for sure. And then immediately you went offline, and I messaged Nick within minutes, and I was like, all right, here's what's going on. John's tipped everything because I knew once Nick knew that you had that final, like once that like the final three was exposed, he was going to believe me no matter what. Yeah. And so,
Exactly. Yeah, John blew that there by spilling the fucking beans. As soon as Kara's the one that told me, Kara goes, so you got a thing going, John? I was like, what the fuck? How did that get to you in 45 minutes?
Oh, I told
Bitches miss me.
Yeah, I literally I was like, I'm yelling at
I needed beer and a bowl and a pee.
In that order?
In that order. And my internet shit. I'm telling you, I swear, there's a kid on an Xbox right now, and that's why. It's Bella, but you know what? You know what's fucked up is right now we can only get like, I think it's 50, no more than 50. And it's the worst of the worst in my neighborhood. And I'm like, let's go to Rogers. So we're trying to switch, like, because they have unlimited and even higher, way higher.
I switched to Rogers, and then it's better, but can't get much better in Canada.
Oh, it's bad. It's fucking
we have
bad.
like the worst, and I think we have like the most expensive as well out of like developed countries or some shit like that.
Nothing but issues.
Yeah.
Nothing but issues. Oh, fuck it. I'm still here, guys. I'm trying.
I'm just glad that you're here because I was like, I can't believe Elizabeth's gone. Who am I going to shit talk people to? I'm like, all I have is myself. I'm going to sound like a crazy person more than I already.
I literally said to Chelsea, I was like, outside the game, I saw how much you guys hate each other, even inside there. Like, you were always like, oh, I don't get her. And then she was saying the same thing. So I was always playing both sides, like, obviously. But, like, my thing was outside the game, I go, you two were probably my funniest conversations, like just pure jokes, just so lighthearted. I'm like, how did you guys not get along? So we've always had this plan that like she's gonna come to Canada. I'm like, don't worry, we're gonna party so hard. Like, and you guys have so much in common.
Me, but not like Chelsea me.
Yeah, definitely think you guys, if you had to talk more. Even Vince too. Like,
listen,
a lot
it's
of
just
comment,
you talked
but
so
like
much
wasn't
in like
there.
the main chat that I was like, if he wanted to talk to me, he would. So obviously he doesn't. So obviously he hates me. That was my thought process.
I don't know. You both told me that, but I didn't know what to believe because like. Even Tommy, he told me, he was like, number two. I was like, I don't believe this motherfucker. I called him a dick cheese. I called him names. I was like, I don't trust this guy. But like,
our code for you, Tommy, was DC. I'm so sorry. I love you though.
So he did have like other final twos for sure, but like he was actually pretty loyal to me. But I didn't. I took him more serious though when we went to merge, Tommy. I'm talking like pre-merge. This is like my thoughts pre-merge, like early on when you were like final two, you and me, Liz, let's go. I was like, already had a final two with Dean at that point, but like I also was like, how many other fucking final twos does this fucking dick cheese have? Like, get the fuck out of here. I didn't trust you in the beginning, but after merge and when you literally was like, even with like you didn't send me any coins, but the other girls did. And then afterwards you sent us a coin and you were like, oh, I was about to say, I'll send you more. I was like, this fucking idiot. Like, get the fuck out of here. You're just trying to save your own ass. But I actually trusted you more after just that. Just even you, me, and Chelsea grew really tight with our stand against Missy at that point. We knew she was against us. We knew we should have all voted fucking together. We shouldn't have split that. We like actually like we're talking about this and we were like, Missy's gonna do something. We should have all just fucking voted Dan or something. We shouldn't have split that. We should have fucking stuck together. And even if it went to fucking rocks, who cares? Like,
all right, wait. Allison, I've got a question for you because we haven't heard you in a while, and I got to ask you a couple questions because if you could hear me, Nick, like I'm sure Nick probably relayed some of it, but me, Nick, Dean, and Carl's like chat about trying to figure out like who was like the head gun over on your side, you would probably be stunned at how much we're like she is like. Me and Dean used to talk about it for like hours. We'd be like, dude, she's a psycho. Like she's literally unreal at this game. No, like not psycho, like your personality, like psycho, like
no,
good.
Yeah.
In a good way, because I'm psycho.
Yeah, like you're like so good at the game. Were you? And so like when I was actually kind of surprised at some of the comments from like the lurker people that were like, oh, like she really half the time in her confessionals really had no idea what was going on. Was that true, or did you think that you?
God honest, half the time I had no idea what was going on. I think further in the game, like after the merge, I picked up on like how to play the game and got a little better. But at first, it was always like, John, I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking, and you tell me if it's a smart move.
Right. Yeah, because a lot of the stuff you did, in my opinion, was like absolutely lethal. Like you knew exactly where to go, when to go there, and I would freak out to Dean because Dean was always like, we got to get John out. I'm like, no, you don't understand. This girl is too good at the game. Like she's too good because the information flow that was going on in the game, nobody kept anything secret. And so you just
not
knew
if you're Missy or not.
What?
Not if you're Missy, you're not going to keep a secret, especially.
Yeah. And so I was a little surprised when I was reading like the lurker comments to be like, oh yeah, she really just wasn't that clued into what was going on. Cause I thought you had everything, like you pulled Tommy in. You were basically the reason why the, what was that vote? It was the second vote of merge. The Lauren vote happened in the first place because you were able to pull the people in that you needed in order to get the information you needed.
Because oh yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
John and I kind of worked like a team. Like I was real social and talked to everybody and figured everything out that we needed to know. And then we would come back together and figure out which way we wanted to go with things.
Yes, I wanted to break that up so much. I was like, John and Allison, those two are
we needed one of them out at least.
Dean, do you know what cost you there? The move on Allison. Us three had just made an alliance. All three of us had just like locked something in for whatever, a voting block basically. And you did that to her.
A devil's threesome.
So fucking bad. I felt so fucking bad that I was like, we just made an alliance to her and that happened. Oh, like I can't let this girl go out like that. And that, and I didn't think, to allude to what Liz was talking about, that like second tribe allegiance. That's what I felt out of you guys, the orange group. That's what I felt out of you guys coming out of that merge. And I was like, well, I'm on the bottom of this. Let's shake something up. And then that's how that vote happened.
No question.
Which is a bit of a shame because I don't know. Like, because again, I haven't seen Survivor in so long and I don't really know the game dynamics compared to Big Brother, which is what I normally watch. And I thought, oh no, there's no way, like swap alliances, that's going to be all temporary shit. There's no way it's going to last. So when I saw you, Tommy, I was like, okay, let's get the 49th parallel, rest in peace, Elizabeth, and we'll do the shit. And I guess I didn't, what am I trying to say? I didn't show that in my gameplay, I guess, my thoughts, so that I wanted to sort of go more green than orange.
If we had done Angelina instead of Allison that night, Tommy, would you have been more likely to vote for or
sure.
not Blab? Damn,
For sure.
I fucking had a fucking feeling because of that Devil's Threesome Alliance. I knew you were getting close to Allison at the time.
The alliance that was made when I was asleep, I have to always say.
By the way, and then me getting pissed. Me getting pissed.
Oh, you're so mad.
Like,
So
I
mad. just
told you, Aaron, and I was like, oh yeah, we made this like little thing, Devil's Threesome, and you just went the fuck off.
Well, because I was like, first of all, at that point, I already knew that Tommy wasn't the same. Like, we got back on and there wasn't like the energy that he had before, which is why I said, Tommy, when we got the numbers, I was like, where's that? Like, where's the energy? Because
I know.
Like,
it was all Missy's fault, man.
Yeah, because like you weren't as in tune. I was like, all right, we need it right now. And then I heard you made that alliance with Allison, and I'm like, oh, like that was all I needed to hear. And I was like, shit's about to go off.
I really thought Dean would use it as his like hidden way in to the other side. I thought he might not expose it because
I was thinking maybe, but then I was like, I don't know if I'm willing to take that big of a risk to begin
yeah.
with.
That was my hope there, but if it didn't work, it didn't work. I
wasn't like you or Nick. My bad.
He should have flirted with us.
Nicky boy.
I thought it was a good move to get like me out. I just thought you did it too early, but you made it far. You got us to final 5. It was like a.
Carl, I knew you were getting closer to Dean and Aaron, and that's why I was like, I can't work with you anymore. And so I was like, I'm not going to make any more.
I got lazy.
Yeah. And no, it was my fault too. You know, my social game was trash, you know. So
I would have gone so far with you. I trusted you too hard.
Carl, you were like, the thing that the problem with you was you were like, you wouldn't let us talk to Dan. You're like, no.
I told Dan to tell you guys literally every time I talk to this man. I told him, please just talk to Aaron and Dean. They're nice. You can talk to Nick. We were in a fucking group chat together. We can do this. Yeah. And then he just wouldn't be online. So I just feel like, okay, here's what we talked about in the hours since you've been here.
I think I spoke to Dan on 2 occasions. One was, I believe, a day after merge, and the second time was after you, Carl, got out, just to be like, oh my God, I can't believe it happened. And then that was it.
I was so mad at him the entire fucking time I was there. I was just like, please, just say a word. Be online. like anything.
Seriously. I was like, he's as miserable as a used tissue. Like, he's not even doing anything.
Nick, was there anybody from start to finish that you were loyal to? Anybody you would have worked with? Because it was kind of like you were all over the place and just kind of going.
No, I wasn't loyal to anyone, actually. I feel like I blindsided like everyone in the merge.
It was like you were such a good, like, even in my rating for the players, like I feel a little further than you deserve. Well, I was like, oh, I wanted to put you further. But it was almost because you had no loyalty. Like, not.
I had no loyalty. The only person was maybe Tommy. Yeah.
See?
I wasn't even good at challenges. Everyone else does. So.
Like, you could have put a legit dog in front of the screen. It would have been better than me, dude. But Nick, you played a good game.
One person, though.
Yeah, I was not expecting any of that. That was probably the biggest blindside for me was what you did, Nick.
Thank you. I'm just surprised I was perceived as such a big threat, though, because I felt like no one really knew me. And so I felt like if I was in Final Tribal Council, I would have had to do so much work to, like, win.
Oh, no, you
so I was surprised. I would have won Final 6 if I didn't win Immunity. So I thought I was set going to Final 3 with, like, Tommy and maybe Jack.
Yeah.
That was my ideal Final 3.
Your in-game run would have been too good. I think you would have beat me.
You would have beat anybody in the finals, 100%.
Yeah, you would have.
Yeah, if it was you and Tommy and Jack,
yeah,
you win.
I think I would vote for you. It would be a bit of a toss-up depending on how it got to the final 3, like with the boot order and the moves that were made. But if it was sort of similar to what went on in this timeline, I'd probably vote for you, Nick.
Because I had no interest in Aaron being there because I knew Carl, Dean, and Lauren weren't going to vote me. They were going to go for Aaron. So I wanted Aaron at the final 5, but
Tommy's face.
Tommy, there you go.
I wanted Aaron at the final 5 because I'm sorry, Aaron, but you just did nothing.
Who did nothing?
No, you did enough to get you where you were, but I just mean like you were always like the second in command.
First of all, that's another. Okay, so two things. Number one, I took over at the end. It was completely my game. Just saying. And number two, which is again, I don't know why I'm getting so disrespectful. I took over
your game.
What?
I hate to say it to you. You're gonna go back and read, but it wasn't really your game. You three ended up there because like the whole trajectory was changed from the get-go.
It was my game, but I'm not.
I will say this on behalf of Aaron.
Or even just, I'm telling you, a lot of the stuff that you were like even talking about was totally off. Like
all right, Chelsea, please speak for me.
You're not really gonna like this, sorry, but when I first started talking to you, I was like, I don't trust him. He's too smart. He will outplay me. Like that was my first thought when I started talking to you.
Oh, I mean,
so if I was in the jury, I probably would have voted for you as well because I was like, he's really smart. He knows what he's doing. He can navigate the game.
Yeah.
It was just hard to see a lot of stuff. Like, I think that you could have gave a little bit more. Like, I think you kind of even just like if you played again, maybe probably not because it might screw you now. You just won. Like, you already talked your game. Get the fuck out of here. Go away.
Yeah.
Bye,
I mean, yeah.
He won. He can be a one and done. It's fine.
But
no, I mean, like you got there because it was like almost like you weren't like that front runner person everybody was out to get. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
because
like you were no Dean.
Oh,
You know what I mean.
Okay, well, that's what I want to say because I don't know how, or maybe it was just because Dean is like a very eccentric personality, and like I always equated it to like
no, he was
definitely
the first with everybody.
Like I was definitely the Trish. I was definitely the Trish, and he was definitely the Tony. Like no,
he doesn't even know who that is.
What?
when you told that to me, I was like, I don't know what the fuck that means, and I just probably got spoiled for some season later on.
I know who that is. No,
but like I will say this again. I don't know why I'm going to bat for Aaron. He won, but I will say this: that was my strategy too. Like when I realized Missy was kind of a psycho and would tank my game, I was like, at least she'll be the one that they're taking shots at first.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I wasn't thinking on that plane. I was thinking more along the lines of like, I knew Dean did a lot of the big things, like in like the public things. He made a lot of the, took the big steps, and a lot of the reason that we worked so well is that Dean would take the big steps and he would do things, and then I would come in like for the people that haven't watched Survivor.
Well, I think he died in the middle of that.
Just like in the final challenge.
He was going to say he should clean up these messes.
Poor buddy.
Poor guy.
I'm moving.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm going to sign off, guys, because I do work tomorrow, but I love playing with you all. I will be around on the server.
You seem really cool.
Bye, everyone.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
He's got the squares for me. He has no picture anymore.
Oh no.
What are you eating? Let me get a close up. It is chips of some sort. Is that Ruffles? It's like a sour cream flavor? I don't know. Oh, and your screen froze for me. No? Wait? No.
Looks like cheese doodles.
All right, I think now's a good time. I'm going to go ahead and close out this podcast and get rid of this recorder.
I can't believe people heard all that
recording.
Yeah. All right.
Amazing.
It's all going on YouTube.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Please not our faces. I did not prepare.
No, not the faces.
Thank God.
It'll all be edited out.
The video is just